I like that.
Roller coaster, wanna let it stop like that, yeah, and it's not that.
Flexin', flexin', flexin'. Follow when the kid like stop, like why you keep asking same question.
Grizzly going crazy, nigga.
Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? I remember going to school, never had the latest shoes. You was raised to make it cool, I was raised to make a move. We was playing with different bags, so I kept getting shitted on. It was motivation, telling myself stay patient. Package touchdown, gotta relocate it. If that body got took down, guess it was donated. Plug ain't from round town, but we both native. Yeah, sliding with my body, I got a Joe waiting. Can't let these hoes spend the night, ain't got no home training. Heard your damn mixtape, gave it a low rating. Yeah, streets reply, I look right in a Mercedes. Creep at night, the city lights going brave. She popping it like that is meant for, can't be no road and extendo. Bitch, I put me in the friend zone till she see me in the end zone. Hoes calling from other zip codes, trapping hard, I need a flip on this, the new pack, the last one been gone. Coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flexing. Following the kid like a spotlight, why you keep asking same questions? Stepping out cool, rock and roll my watch and shoes. They scream wave, ain't bring a pool. Mainstream thing to scream my moves. Jack hit me up like gotta leave round 2. Know what's going on, man, you need it come through. I'm the neighborhood superintendent. Dogs in the den, got the cushion in the kitchen. Look here, baby, I'm on real time. Needle in a haystack, but still shine. Wave guard, grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell them wait for it. Grill gold like a face guard. I did a bid and tell them wait, tell them.
Roller coaster motor at the stoplight, catch me at the finish line flex. Follow.
She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. You niggas be trolling, licking on my lips, biting down, bitch, I'm rolling. Square ass body walked up like what my hoe went. In the street shit, keep it real without a trophy. Baby, what's the weather like? Wavy, get the better price. Ice on my left and right wrist, burning megabytes. Rolling up megahertz, feeling like gelling hurts. Nigga, what's your nigga, what's your network? Better find some better work. Better find some. Nigga, what's your network? Better find some better work. Look me in my eyes. Shout it. Look me in my eyes. Can you see my vision? Can you? Hey, she'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. Best gas on the north side, tell me what you need. Only sell cat if you sellin' it for me. Plants ain't ready, I'ma sell them in the spring. 36 bitches, gotta tell them when to leave. Ran up a check, gotta put this in the house. Talking too much, baby, put this in your mouth. Pancakes and eggs, I'm just cooking what I bought. Schedule kinda full, gotta book me when I'm out. Had to tell my dog that his name getting hot. Every kind of tool like a maintenance shop. Hook back some bread for the same little spot. 409 miss me so the game still rock. Shit, wait. For me, she'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. She'll be down with God, but she be down with me. but she be done with me.
Don't even post it. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my bodies downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. Should be bad like in no time. Hit a C like it's go time. My bitches in the game like the old line. Hey, and when I come down, you get no shine. Scissors on the backseat like a little kid. Tub been gone for a little minute. Ain't back and forth, I just post a pic with a bankroll, pounds in the mix. I can't parking like pimp. Hey, serving coffee shop him. Hey, got you walking around still. Hey, all that cash on him. Then put a bag on the cracker, but you put a bag on him. Hey, for black on black violence. Hey, let's go smash on them. I just paid my rent late on the block near Kimbe. Chopper got a little shake, hit the jerk like Benjay. Money calling me today, I'ma pick up every time. Bro just brought a whole bottle, gon' distribute every line. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wildfire on the trap, this shit like a airline. Shawty came with her ass like the city had dying. Wildfire on the trap, this shit like an airline. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my niggas downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. She got a nigga, but don't even post it. I pull up with the runs and the potion. Niggas no suitor who keep him some motion. Put a play on a play on a play. Put a bay on a bay on a bay. Screaming free out my bodies upstate. Screaming free out my bodies downtown too. I be high as fuck making LeBron moves. Gotta get up and get up and get up and get it. You working that job, but you stuck in the trenches. Cash to be made, so who out here tripping? My cellular phone got a damn chip in it. Wake up, sign for 30 balls. Still in the trap with dirty clothes. You can be different, work my phones. You can be dead and work alone.
Goddamn, man. We always, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is with you religious people, man. I don't know what it is with you. I don't know, man. We gotta do a freak test. You know what I'm saying? If you out here and you extra freaky, you know what I'm saying? We start hearing the extra freakiness, zesty talk. Start hearing that stuff come off your tongue. Hey man, we gotta screen that. Oh no, he can't go past go. He talking a little too freaky. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta push him to the we gotta be, you know what I'm saying? It gotta be some type of vetting process. Because every 6 months, it ain't supposed to be a damn scandal in the conscious community. Every 6 months, it is not supposed to be a scandal in the conscious community. Yesterday, video started going around. Sanetta's main op, Sanetta's biggest op. If y'all don't know who this guy is, his name is SolarMind. He runs SolarVision Debate League. So you will hear a lot of cats come on here. They'll be like, I come from SolarVision. We was getting it in way back in SolarVision. You hear a lot of cats, they come out and they say they come on the panel or they come on newer platforms and they'll be like, man, we was doing this on SolarVision. We was doing this on SolarMind. We've been doing this for over 3-5 years on SolarVision. You know what I'm saying? We hear a whole bunch of that. You know what I'm saying? So his whether you heard of SVDL or not, you know what I'm saying? SolarMind and where he built up his debate platform, SVDL, was definitely something that you would knew you heard of if you in the conscious community. Definitely something you heard of, definitely something you know about. Like I said, Sanetta's main op, this Sanetta biggest op he had in Nepal before Sanetta had Nepal. You know what I'm saying? So this is probably one of Sanetta's biggest ops. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in heaven. Uncle Asar, what's goody?
What's good, famo?
Come on, man. You know we got to get to it.
We got
So,
all these acquittals coming down the pipe, man.
Hey, I'm like, damn, because I'm a little late for my own show because I'm hearing Uncle Diddy about to be let go.
Diddy coming out, Solar and Sa. Where should we start?
Yeah, so
Solar and Sa were friends.
Let me say this real quick, Uncle Saw. Let me say this real quick. Man, I'm in heaven. Yesterday I was in heaven, you know what I'm saying, with my black God, you know what I'm saying, laid up in heaven with my black God. I'm laid up, and I started getting notifications with this video on there. I look at the video, and I when I first looked at it, I looked at it for like 3 seconds, didn't understand what was going on. I go to YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Uncle Sanetta is live. I can't find the video now, but mind you, I was in heaven. So I'm in heaven with my black God. I don't got time to be watching on YouTube.
No.
I got time to be watching on YouTube. So
that's right.
The night kind of quieted down around 11 o'clock, midnight. I get back on YouTube. The damn video gone, Uncle Lasar. The video, the Sanetta live is gone. I would have liked to hear him dissect his main ops downfall, but regardless, I went back to the video. My boy Yashu sent me the video. I watched the video with a better understanding of what was happening. And Uncle Asar, man, I gotta say, this is career ending, Uncle Asar.
yeah. If you thought Polite was dirty, let me tell you. So when now I'm on Kalam's show when Sa go live. So I look over, but I'm like, I'm over here. We talking right now. I'll see it when I get off.
Right.
And then I'm looking at it. I'm like, Solar did what? So I'm thinking he just pulling out the old footage from because this is the third time. You understand? So the first time Solar had got caught, I wasn't even aware of it. This is when him and Sanetta were friends. So then charges popped up with Polite doing what he did. Everybody knows that story with his situation. And then they start trying to blame Sanetta for doing the same thing. That's when his real name started to be thrown around prominently, like that was a big deal. Frankie did this, Frankie did that. We like, come on, man. So then they start tagging me and other people in videos like pedophilia with so-and-so. So I'm not playing with you. I hop on a plane with some Goonies and we'll talk in person. So I stepped to my man in London who put the video. I said, well, who you talking to, man? No, I said, don't ever associate my name with no craziness, B. Right. That you know that we like you alive. Unalive is an option. We like you alive. Don't ever disrespect me because pedophilia comes with those types of implications. Now, another charge pops up. Him and Nepal get into it because Nepal was dating SolarMind for a little bit.
Before Sanetta, right?
She started telling us stuff. We all in the SolarVision debate league at the time. So then I stepped to him. I said, "So what's up with this, man? What's up with you?" He like, "Yeah, I didn't really know the age. I didn't, she was 18 or 17, about to be 8 or something crazy." So I said, "Sometimes that happens, but I still left the debate league." Now, like, okay, you maybe the age was close. I don't know. Now up pops this the other day, like you seen it. You chilling with the naturette, you with the goddess in the room. Uh, I'm chilling, I'm on, and I'm like, what the heck? So then I see Taz, who debated over there with us, and Taz is going in on it. And then they show the video, and I'm like, this dude is on the A train or something, B. You on the A train, and the little 17-year-old just kind of laying down, flip flop up. He trying to peek under her dress. And she like, and you a petty, and saying all this stuff on the video. She filming him as he tried to get off the bus, or he tried to get off the train, and guilty, because you could see his face and everything. It wasn't like I was like, yo, this is Solar, B. So all that time, these cats was putting the pause face on people, doing all this stupid stuff. Here you are on a real video, and you out there like that. And so I'm listening to everybody try to come on and act like they the center of the attention. This ain't got nothing to do with us. This is his issue, and the fact that you were still doing business with him knowing he did that in the first place, because we all knew in the debate league the year before. Big up to Brother La. We knew the year before. So if you knew a year before, and then this new stuff come out, and you still running with it, you should have been separated from that position. You
Hey,
what?
let me say this, and Uncle Asar, you could fill me in. You probably could fill me in better. Peace to you, Uncle La. Peace to you. Assalamu
What's
alaikum.
up, big brother La?
Hey, space. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum
You,
salam wa
you probably
rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay.
already. You probably could fill me in on this, Uncle Asar. From listening to Domo's words. Now Domo is we got Uncle Judah Naz in the building. Uncle Judah Naz, B. All right, so from Domo's words, Domo said he heard about indecent exposure charge back in the day. He asked him about it, and he said he was getting head in the library. He was getting head in the library. He got an indecent exposure charge. From this video that we seen yesterday that hit our eyes, it make you go back and think about that damn library charge.
That's the one. That's one of the ones, right? Because there was supposedly two, from my understanding. When I stepped to him and asked him, I believe I was Judah. You might remember. I was on this. I think I was on the show because I stepped on. I was like, "Yo, what's up with that? What's up with you?"
Yeah,
And
I
then
remember. Yeah,
he said what he said. I said, "Okay, bet." So because I'm like, "Yo, we ain't playing with no petties and none of that weird stuff, man. We're not doing none of that." So my thing is, if you a debater over there, you knew. We all knew after it first popped off. Now, at what up, JJ? After we knew, when he does something new, because this is a new thing, I was asking him now, I'm like, yo, is this something new or this the old one? This is a brand new joint going down. So you know what it is. You got to step off. It's done. It's finished. Your name's no good here. Your money's no good here.
It's over with now. Peace, Uncle La. You got the floor. We're gonna peace, Uncle Judah and Uncle JJ just coming in. Uncle La, you got the floor.
First and foremost, peace and blessings to all you brothers that's on the panel, as well as your families, man.
Shalom, brother Law.
Shalom, shalom, brother. When I first got somewhat wind of it when it was going on, I actually was on Judah Nazareth show last night. And I caught a smidget of it because my wisdom, she was actually watching the actual showing when it was showed on Sean at show. She informed me about it. And this is a premise that I've been raised on, that once it comes to children as well as women, they are off limits. You're supposed to sacrifice it, crash out at all costs. Some brother's name may not approve of me saying this, wallahi, for this. The mere fact that this man being on the internet and something of this magnitude happening from when it happened back in the days or to when it happened now, just the mere fact of hearing about something like this happen, it should have been checked immediately. For it to get to this point now where it's at now, from me listening to somewhat of the show that Judah Nazareth had on last night, and I had to tell him on the show, like, I got to get off of this because it's triggering to me. My thing is this: the mere fact of this internet world, this whole internet thing, content, non-content, likes, all that, the mere fact of this man doing what he did, it's a child. Why nobody ain't put hands on him? Why nobody ain't take him off from here? I know it's the internet, so I'm gonna be careful what I say. But something should have happened a long time ago too.
I agree. Uncle Judah, I gotta check out your show. I'm gonna go back and watch your show after this. Peace, Uncle Judah. How you doing?
Shalom, brother. Hey, they flagged it. The SVDL dudes flagged the video when I kept playing the video of him on the train. And can you hear me? Okay, let's see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got you.
And brother Law's not lying. He was like, yo, he was just like, yo, but Law, you're a father too, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. You still, I know what you're saying.
I'm an uncle. Right? I'm a great uncle.
Okay. But look,
and that's why when I said to you, Judah, no disrespect, because I actually came on the show when Nepal was on there with Ryan and whatever happened with that. Yeah. But this right here hit different, man, because it's a baby involved.
Right.
It's a young sister that's involved.
Yes.
As every other brother that's on this panel, the way I was raised, when it comes, and I can't reiterate this enough, when it comes to children, whether it be boy or girl, when it comes to kids and women, they are off limits. Period. It don't matter. They off limits.
Yes. Well,
for that man to do what he did, you supposed to crash out immediately.
Well,
once it's confirmed, crash out.
Just cut me off, brother. Listen, there's like more to the story, y'all. Like, you know, so again, this is the third time that we know of, right? Because the first one was he got in an altercation with another brother, and the brother had kids, and SolarMind put his privates on the little girl. She was 14 and was trying to like trap her up, but she wound up like, you know, doing some NFL juke moves on him and got away, got in the house and locked the door, right? And he started making like sexual threats towards her and her little brother. Her little, it's bad enough it's a little girl, but her brother as well, sexual threats, right? That's one. Two, the situation in the library. We don't know if that was first off, in this library, from what I'm understanding, this wasn't like a library where like old people go. This is like a library where young people frequent, possibly children. So the other, you know, female, we don't know the age. He won't get into details. Could have been a young, you know, a minor. Then there's another story, and y'all probably never heard of this. There's a story of SolarMind. There was a woman that needed money. SolarMind apparently has stolen some money from some woman, like a good amount of money, and was trying to get fellatio from this woman. So he would be like 100. She was like, no, 200, no, 300, no. I think it got up to like $800. She said, yeah. She was crying while she was doing it. This fool was still going. Yeah, I'm told you, there's a lot of stuff that I know. I don't be saying nothing because I was trying to keep 2025 free of beefing and yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. There's more. There's more. But I ain't trying to like gossip or whatever. I'm just telling you, we talking about this.
SolarMind pay $800 for some head.
Yes, and
Mhm.
the girl was
Damn.
and the girl was crying. That's the crazy thing. Like just as a man, as a human being, if a girl, or first of all, why would you messing with a girl? But if it's a woman crying while she's doing this, it's like, bro, just as a human being, you know what I mean? Like what type of perverted? So anyway, so then I
Please,
said the
I
video, right?
appreciate, because it's starting to become triggering to me, man.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm just telling a little bit of my testimony from what I know. I'm just thinking a little bit. I don't want to gossip, but look. So I'm sleeping. It was 3:00 in the morning. My phone pinging. I'm thinking it's my mother, because my mother always calling me at the most weirdest hours ever, right? No matter how many times I tell her I'm in Japan, it's just, people be asleep, right? The phone kept pinging. My wife gets up. She's like, yo, like if people keep calling you, it's probably an emergency. So I'm like, I'm afraid maybe I'm getting, maybe my father passed away or my mother or sister or something crazy. I'm like, oh man, let's just answer it. We hear it's Nepal. And she's like, Judah. I'm like, what? She's like, you hear about SolarMind? I'm thinking like, what, the brother passed away or something? Like, what? I immediately woke up like, well, what happened? She was like, the Most High answered my prayers. I'm like, what happened? She's like, basically, like, this guy got caught doing such and such. She's like, check your phone. I didn't check the phone right away, right? Because then we call Sonnetter calls me too. So we're on like a 3-way on WhatsApp. He's like, yo, Judah. He's like, I'm about to start the show in like 5 minutes. He was like, get ready. I'm like, all right, man. I'm in like sleep mode. I brush my teeth. What I'm saying, whatever, right? I wake up. I hit the panel, and Sonetter's still talking. He hasn't really played the video yet, but the video is in my phone. Sonetter's like, Judah, man, like, yo, like, watch the video on your phone. I'm like, okay, I watched the video. It was the the video you saw him or whatever, right? So if anyone pays attention to what's going on, SolarMind is sitting in the chair. And if you look, the young girl, I think, has a skirt on, if I'm not mistaken, like some kind of skirt or something or whatever.
Little brown dress. Yeah.
Okay, a dress. It was something to the point where SolarMind began to like crook his neck to get a better view. If you look at it, before he starts doing the little weird stuff, he kind of like crooks his neck over to like get a view of something, whatever, right? Then you see him messing with himself. And yeah, like it's like mad ills, you know what I'm saying? So she, like we all know, right? The crazy thing is when this is going on, you can tell it's SVDL people. They're coming in under fake accounts, and they're not addressing what we're all looking at on the video. They start talking about me. Oh, Judah, how many times you gonna watch the video? It's my first time seeing the video. I'm like, this is weird. So Sonnetter gives me a wrench because he's like, nah, bro, this ain't nothing but the SVDL dudes coming in under fake accounts. So to make a long story short, I ain't trying to be long-winded. So they're like, yo, Sonnetter's like, hey, look, I'm about to delete my video. I was like, okay, cool. I'll upload the video. I'm gonna put edits over his private so I don't get struck for nudity, whatever, right? Still did anyway, right? So we're playing the video, and if you notice in the video, right in the middle of it, it just gets shut off. They remove the video, but we still live, but nobody can see us, whatever, right? So I'm like, okay, but in that video in the chat, there's Lance Single, who's a part of SVDL. He's in there and he's saying F y'all this and F y'all that, and blah, 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 blah. And we're like, bruh, we ain't the one getting caught messing with ourselves over little girls. Yo, homeboy is that y'all supported, and this is not the only time this has happened, right? So then I started getting calls from people, like, yo, Judah, man, go to this guy called Suave Boss's channel. If y'all know the Argument League, I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. This dude talking about putting his nipples in babies' mouths, but we're going to leave that alone, right? So we start seeing like the SVDO dudes, they all sad. Domo, all them, like, oh man, I put a lot of work, Taz, I put a lot of work into this and blah, 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 blah. Everything about the league, nothing about the little girl, right? They don't care about the child, right? That's not even important, because if that was important, SVDO would not have struck my channel, because NeoX and other people kept playing the video. Their videos are not struck. Mine is because Sonnetter was on there, Nepal was on there, Anonymous Hebrew was on there. You know what I mean? Like pretty much like big name people were on my channel. They don't like that, right? Because it's the competition, whatever, right? So we're kind of like listening around or whatever. I don't mind. My channel will be back. I have another channel called June That's a Legend, so I'm not really worried about all that. But anyway, yeah. So just to make a long story short, like, look, you got to figure this. If Homeboy was doing that in public, and if you look at the train, there's nobody on the train but him and her that you can see, right? So if a dude is bold enough to do that in public, imagine what's on this dude's computer. Let's keep it real, bro. You're not gonna like do no mess like that in public, but you're not doing that in the privacy of your own home. If you're doing that to youngsters, you put your meat on a 14-year-old girl. You went to jail for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get out and you're still doing this mess. Like, yo, you're a pedophile. There's just no way to get around it, right? So
Right.
I'm not should be long with it, but again, look, he put out Napasha Dawes pictures, and he would never deny it. And so there were other people working with SolarMind, such as Tahar Kabe from Morris World TV, right? He's another, like, he's another dude with the his something going on with him. But I think he was working with them people because they won't release any details. But he's registered as a lifetime child or sex deviant sex offender. Yes, lifetime. But they won't specifically show what he did. But he was working with SolarMind. So we hear Imam Bashir, the Muslim dude that started on HOK, that wound up on SolarMind's channel. They're basically saying that it's not that big of a deal, and they're gonna rock with them. And you heard Madan Kemet, Asar. What did he say? I'm not gonna discard SolarMind. I'm gonna stick with them. And they're all like, yeah, that's what's up. Oh, so it's F the little girl. So you want to stick? Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. Yeah.
And Madan Kemet is, and this is what I'm talking about. It's a bunch of slow people. So me and you both know Madan Kemet's slow. So we, Solar brought me my fame. You know what I'm saying? But Solar, listen, anybody talking about your fame, your next debate, where it's going to be, all that stupid stuff, right now, you are retarded. You could be excommunicated from the black community in general, because what you're trying to say is his pedophilia is beneath my debate, my next come up. We don't care about your debate. You just being silly. Listen, the majority of my I think I got what on my channel. I had to download them because he hit them after I had left, but I downloaded them, and I still don't have a season. I was there from the second season onward. Taz, Domo, all them is newcomers to us, Judah. You know this. They wasn't there to build it. Rob Rack was there to build it. So none of us is talking about our debates over there. I'm missing like 10 over there. So what? This dude is on a train exposing himself to a little black child that ain't 18 yet. You're doing too much. You're too goddamn horny. You're chasing the wrong things in life. Me and Solar was running like good people. And then you start talking about this pedophilia stuff and this other nonsense. You supposedly, his girl wasn't bad looking, Angel wasn't bad looking.
That's
but
what I was. Uncle Saw.
With a fly honey, but she ain't young enough.
That's what I was about to say. Like Angel, I looked at her page. Uncle Saw. Let me tell you how much of a real nigga I am. What's Polite's first wife name?
Aminette.
Yeah. Man, I'm following Aminette on Instagram. I like that. So, hey, check this out, SolarMind. I just subscribed to your girl YouTube channel. I like that. Nice, light skin, thick like my mama. What's wrong with these niggas?
Yeah. Oh, I'm taking that.
Your Angel a cutie. Judah, you seen her before, brother Lie. I don't know if you seen her before.
Yeah.
She a cutie, B. She not, and she dropped money for this cat, B.
But
Solar told me on many. I was walking out to my Benz and my Z one day. He like, oh, that's you. And Angel like, oh, he got that. And he like, yo, I might have to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure she dropped a little paper for her man like that, because she did it to bring the league back when he was talking about quitting. And I said, no, keep moving, keep doing it, because you can still make things happen. You just need to get out your feelings.
Hey, let me say this real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all respond to this comment. Let me say this real quick. I heard Domo's voice. Domo said we gotta burn the belts, we gotta burn the SVDL trophies. Yes, burn all that memorabilia. The league should be over with. Um, all you niggas need to be speaking out against that shit. Domo said he blocked him. He said Solar kept it real with him. And then he blocked him. Domo, yeah, man. All you niggas that was vouching for that shit after the jacking off in the library incident, all you niggas that was riding with that, y'all at least gotta come out. Hey man, we do not condone that. We ain't fucking with that nigga no more, because that's the righteous thing to do. All right, if anybody want to address this comment, y'all can.
Please let me. We can start first. On this person, Tommy, is absolutely correct because Lance Single, who I thought was a cool brother, he was like, "Well, I wouldn't really call it pedophilia because how's he supposed to know that was a teen girl?" Listen, bro, yeah, the dude is like 45 years old. You know a grown woman from a teenager. Okay, like let's cut it out. And it doesn't matter if she was a teenager. Let's say she was 35, 40, 50, 55. Why would you be on a train exposing yourself, playing with yourself, and then giggling about it when she filming you, telling you like, bro, you're a deviant. He gets off, and it ain't no old video because listen, those Jordan 5s were brand new. Those reissued. Listen, I have a whole bunch of Jordans. I just got some Jordan 5s yesterday. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. He hit the black Jordan 5 high tops. So clearly this wasn't no old video. And even if it was, it doesn't matter. It just goes to show that the history of this guy. But just answer this real quick. Like you said, the reason why these guys are only talking this old anti SolarMind stuff now, they wasn't doing that when he got caught the last time. Yeah, they had a quote unquote little trial for him. So Solar, what really happened? Oh, well, I was in the library doing this and doing that and blah, 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 whatever. They were still rocking with him. And now, when we go over there and watch debates and we support them or whatever, they act real funny style to us. So I had to tell Tor Knights and our crew, like, yo, watch the debates, but do not comment over there because you can tell the atmosphere over there is they don't mess with us. And that's cool. You know what I mean? Because look what happened to them now. Right?
Hey, I don't know who Borrowed Time is. I don't know who Borrowed Time is, but just click the link. If you got a problem with Uncle Judah, if you saying we standing up for Rob Rack and other people, just click the link.
Well, I think that's Nepal.
No, I don't think that's Nepal. Shout out Super Wavy, Shalom Judah. I don't know who else is on the channel. I think it's Asar, MK, and Brother La. Shout out to y'all too. But yeah, I just wanted to say what's up.
What's up, big dog? Let me say this. Borrowed time. You probably on some borrowed time because you sound like a pedophile your damn self. You defending it. You get your weird self out the cut, B. You not safe nowhere. And it don't matter what you talking about, B. You not black. You don't represent us. So you can put your name down if you trying to say that you defending what he did. Simple as that.
He calling.
Don't be mentioning Netta or Hassan Campbell or none of them, because Hassan from Zulu Nation, B, and I used to run with Son of Bambada T before he was murdered. So watch your mouth. You're not safe nowhere, Playboy. All right, keep talking, y'all. Y'all got it.
And what do you mean by real black people, man? Yeah, just click the link, brother. Click the link.
I thought that was Nepal. I forgot Nepal has another account. That is somebody else. Listen, Rob Rack has already addressed that today. No one's making excuses for the crazy stuff that he said. But the brother was super drunk. I've said some stupid stuff, not like that, but I've said some stupid stuff where I had to like delete my videos. That's why I quit drinking. Baby, getting online, talking stupid, arguing with people, right? So I just stick with the bud. But Rob already addressed it. He was like, yo, he said he apologized for saying the crazy mess 1,000 times, but that's all anyone's going to say. But you can't accuse Rob of doing anything because there's no accusations of Rob doing anything, with a minor. Nothing at all. He just said something stupid and, the internet got on him and the brother apologized 1,000 times and people want to, but this is what SVDL people do. Instead of addressing the matter at hand, they want to shift the topic to something else, because they really don't care. They really support SolarMind and the pedophilia, or they might be doing it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they were deep in the HOK chat under fake accounts. right? And they just kept talking. Oh, what about Saw Letter and Nikki? There's been no proof of Saw Letter messing with no Nikki. Okay, that all got shot down. Everybody was like, "Wow, okay." Everyone that moved on. Okay, the only person that got caught over there with some weirdo mess was Brother Polite. That was high profile, right? And he wasn't on HOK when he did that. He was off in Hollywood messing with them boys. And you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, yeah, but other than that, like, yeah, these guys keep on. And just real quick too, I ain't trying to start no mess, but JJ went to his channel today, and he starts to false accusing me, saying that I was supporting Brother Polite. I don't know Brother Polite. You know him, JJ. You debated him and spoke to him. I never had no direct. You can't find me talking about.
Oh, JJ was doing that.
Yeah, he starts accusing. He starts going on accusing me of this and that and doing whatever. And I'm like, you know what? He sounds like an SVDL dude. He goes to his channel and he starts lying on us. And I'm like, bruh, like, don't, you know what I mean? I try to keep it chill. But I'm like, bruh, don't make me start going to archives and pulling out arrest records, bruh. Okay.
Right, because the shit we got on JJ.
Yeah.
Man,
like,
let me
hey. All right, go ahead, Uncle La, my bad.
Let me ask you brothers a question. Is this brother still in Philadelphia or no?
Yeah, he out there, La.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But
That's
you know,
you
already know. Yeah, but you know, that's however you see.
Wait, we can say less, brother, say less.
Yup.
He better not be a part of. He better not be a part of no Mars number, nothing.
Right.
Say less, brother.
Man,
they go drag his ass. Man, what is he, a Christian?
Nah, he don't know what he is. He says he was Muslim.
Christian.
Well,
what he is a black man who revealed some creepy shit. Wallahi, for me speaking this way, revealed himself to a child. That's what it boils down to. Forget all this internet stuff. Forget if he's a Hebrew, Israelite, Christian, Jew, Muslim. It don't matter. This is an adult male who revealed himself to a child.
That's a fact.
It don't matter about nothing else.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And the crazy thing is, you would think I got this YouTube presence, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have some control of myself. Man, this shit could turn into a charge all because we ID'd your ass on video.
Well, I think it might be
a charge.
Ended up. Yeah. That's because I'm like, how did y'all get that video in the first place? Just some random 17-year-old just posted that up out of nowhere. So
listen, he should be, man, there should be no this is not the first time. So he shouldn't be not walking these streets. He needs to be in prison with some 6'7" dude named Tina. You know what I mean? That ain't getting out. You know what I'm saying? Child or teen. What does it matter? If it was a grandmother, what does it matter?
Right.
Why are you exposing your privates on a? Why are you doing
on the train? If you're not now, you know, when you're younger, you do reckless stuff like try to goose in a movie theater or something crazy, right? You do, but this is just some random lady. You don't know her. You ain't hollered at her for a number. You just whipping it out and going to town. And she filming you because she don't know what's going on, but she know what's going on. You think she's asleep because people be sleep on the train. And I'm just surprised at the audacity of him just even whipping it out like that and be like, yo, let me just take a couple strokes. Come on, B. You just got to do better as a grown man.
Didn't one of y'all say the Jordans is new?
Yeah. The all black Jordan 5. Were they the 5s? I think they were the 5. Because I just got low top 4s. And so I think he had the 5s on. And they were all black. And he had some black church pedophile socks on with him pulled up.
I don't wear Jordans, so I couldn't even tell you nothing about no Jordans. I'm still the 360 wave rocker. I still got my Bally's and Wallabies, man. I'm different, man.
And I wear the Wallabies too, but I just got my Jordan kicked a couple of, I'm in Japan, so we get the rare exclusive Jordans here. Y'all don't get the Jordans we get. But
I still rock Bally's. I still got a pair of British Walkers Playboys and all that. I'm different. I'm old school, man. Like That's why I say the way I was raised and the way it's different, man.
Right. Hey,
because Adam, I'm sorry, Super Wavy. I ain't trying to take over your show or nothing, but there's one thing that y'all brought up about the sister Angel, right?
Hey, answer this question real quick, Uncle Judah. Did you say they took? Did you say they took your channel?
Yeah. So everybody was on. I think brother Law, you was on. I think Asar, you was on too, right? When we was all in the panels, everybody was on there.
Yeah.
JJ was on there. We were all on there, and so we were like, Sandra starts speaking, and then whatever, right? Then JJ comes on and starts to argue. Anonymous starts to argue with Anonymous Hebrew. So I'm like, come on, man. Like, people were like, yo, like, what are y'all talking about? Play the video. I'm like, all right. So I play the video and I played it 3 times in a row. Right. And next thing you know, Nepal's like, yo, Judah, like, you're not live. I'm like, what are you talking about? It says, I look, the views say 0. Then my wife's like, she goes to YouTube. She's like, yeah, it says video removed. So we appealed. And they still didn't, return it back. It's fine, but I went to other people's channels and they're playing it and they're not getting flagged. So you can tell it's just SVDL people who, listen, I'm telling you, Lance, the light-skinned dude with the big beard that's over there, he literally said, "This ain't pedophilia. This isn't even that big of a deal." They're basically saying like, yeah, and then he came over. He was like, "F all y'all." F you and blah, 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 blah. And people were like, what is going on here? So he might have flagged my channel. Whoever it is down with the SolarMind's activities, but they flagged the channel. And that's fine because there's at least 1,000 people in the 24 hours have seen it, right? So everybody knows when you flag a person's channel, when they're getting exposed, that means guilt. So whoever rocking with them now, the only reason why some of the dudes now are going to act like they're not down with it is because everybody's coming down on SolarMind. But no, they already knew that SolarMind had a history of this. They knew, and it was rocking with them. So there is no Taz exclusives. He over here trying to like redirect the attention to Saw Netter. All of them doing the same tactics they've been doing for years. Just direct the attention off SolarMind and put it on somebody else. No, bro. No one's going for that. So when I started showing SolarMind rubbing his meat to a little girl, they don't like that. But this is what I want to get to. Sister Angel Food. When I first met her, she was a cool sister. I had no problem with her. I've always been real cool with Nepal Shada, right? Me and her argue all the time, like brother and sister, but there was never any hatred. We'll say the meanest things, but we try not to cross too many lines, right? So we're back brother and sister again. It's all good. Shout out to her, to Nepal. So I didn't even know that Nepal and Angel had any like type of beef. It makes sense now because Nepal used to date SolarMind.
Right.
And Nepal would tell me and my wife the stuff that SolarMind would do, like trying to contact her daughter when she was like 12, 10, 11, 12 years old. SolarMind would be calling her phone. So Nepal would be like, yo, stop calling my daughter's phone. And this dude, SolarMind just infatuated with her daughter because her daughter is the same age as my daughter, right? So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I'm privy to. So when Angel comes around, she wasn't there. Like Asar tell you, we were there before any of the other people. It was like me, Asar, like Orthodox Moore, Lord Abba, Taharka Bay. It was like other people there. It wasn't a league yet. There wasn't like Domo and all of them. They wasn't there yet. It was like, right? This is when like Zion Lex, like people, big name people you see, we were all over there together on SolarVision, right? Before we all left, and then like the bums came over there. So so Angel comes over, right? And she hears all this crazy mess. And she says that she's intelligent and she's a good job and she's higher class, high class woman or whatever. Cool, she might be, but we never understood. SolarMind's always been a hater. I've always been trying to support the brother, but the brother always had some type of like hatred. When the females would come over to my channel, he would try to like get the females off my channel to go over to his channel. He would always do this kind of weird mess. I would say shalom to the brother. The brother wouldn't say nothing to me, but whoever said hello to him next, he would. And I was like, okay, I get it. Right? Then the sister started telling me, yo, with SolarMind, he always hating on you. He always talking to you, always trying to rig your debates. He always out to try to line you up or whatever. Cool. He ain't the only one. It's cool. But her I don't understand she's a bad woman. I think she's a good woman. She supported this dirt bag. She raised him up. I mean, this dude was literally sleeping in a closet with rats. If y'all remember when he used to live stream, dude lived in like a freaking like bathroom. Yeah, his bed was by the toilet, right? So she raised him up, got him a car, got him dressing nice, got him in the gym. He fat now, but got him in the gym, raised his life up. And this dude's still doing nasty stuff. He don't appreciate this good-looking woman who got something going for herself. He wants to throw that away, messing with young girls, right? Again, she still sticks with homeboy, which is still confusing. So I wanted her to come over and not to like dog him out or whatever, but just to be like, so she can clear her name to where she can say, hey, look, I didn't know nothing about none of this. But she refuses. So in my opinion, I might be wrong. Maybe y'all would know better than me. I still think she's still trying to like rock with this dude. The dude is a certified pervert pedophile. We can't. I tried to give the brother benefit of the doubt. The first time when I heard about him putting his meat on the little girl, I was like, hey, look, I ain't justifying that. That's foul. I was like, but his brother got stabbed or something, and maybe he just wanted to be disrespectful. But we just kept hearing more and more and more and more. Like I said, there's more stuff, but I always told him, and he knows I know. I was like, brother, I heard stuff about you. I was like, but you a so-called black man. I'm out here to like shame you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But the brother would always be a hater. So I ain't gonna gossip on the brother still. But her, Angel, if you listening, like you gotta stop, sis. Like you know what I mean? It's you gotta stop. Like if you are a classy woman, you got things going for you. This guy's a bum. You know what I mean? Like, come on, look what he's doing. No man of integrity or dignity would poop on you like that when you raised him up out of that house toilet he was living in with rats and roaches, right? You elevated him, and he repays you by bringing shame upon not only himself but upon the debate league, which they supported him, and upon you too, sis. You know what I'm saying? Like, Angel, I talked to you. You cool. And I apologize to you for all the mean things I said. I know you didn't deserve it. I apologize to you. But trying to, doing this is not the move. I ain't trying to be long with this. This ain't the move. And them flagging my channel ain't gonna do nothing. I have another channel. So, but go ahead, Joe.
Hey man, Angel, man, we got Uncle Judah in Japan, we got Super Wavy in H-Town, we got Uncle Lai in New York. Hey man, you need to want to be one of our plus ones. Hey man, it is good out here in these streets. You got brothers, we know how to control ourselves. If you too freaky, go get help. The main thing is SolarMind, SolarVision, whatever you want to call yourself, brother. You need to go get some help. You got a freaky gene. We be talking about evolution, and we like to talk about all of that and the good shit. Some of these brothers have freaky genes, and they got to get that freaky gene clipped. When you got that freaky gene, that freaky ass nigga gene, 69 God gene, some of our brothers just need to get some help. So SolarMind, it appears you have a track record, brother. Domo said he went with you. He was riding with you. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they like Uncle Judah said, when we was kids, we like to get head in the movie theater. So getting head in the library, that's plausible, But with this right here, nah, man, we going back and putting F's on that report card. You got to get 100 lashes. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing is, don't come out here tomorrow. Don't come out here next year and try to crank that league back up. No, brother, you are banned. You got to go get help. And once you get help, you continue to get help. So you won't think about it again, brother. You got a track record. You got a freaky gene. All right. Y'all got the flow.
Well, I'm sorry, but wait, listen, my wife's a therapist. I know people say you got to get help. You can't get that out of them. They have to make a conscious choice not to act on it, but that desire that's going to be there. That it's just in them. That's just what and like we don't know what's in his computer.
And it's got to be what they're attracted to because this girl ain't ugly. You're shorty fly.
Facts.
She got that rumpular, she got that rumpular disease. And then you coming out here, she got the booty, she got the face is clean with it. And you trying to cheat on the train with a 17-year-old. So you got a mental issue, B. And we put you in the prayers. And yes, you definitely need psychological help. Hopefully for you, this doesn't get to the police, because the little girl, if she show it to the people, you definitely going. I don't even know how something like that makes the internet, and they didn't come pick you up at your house.
Right. Well, I think they sent it to, a lot of people said they sent it to the Philadelphia police.
So then you probably got a case coming.
Shalom to the panel, shalom to the chat.
Shalom, Angel.
Shalom, Angel.
All right. Hey, the brother wanted to say we should put a man like that in prayer. Why don't the actual course should be put that man out of the Hebrew community.
We don't claim him. What you mean?
He's not a Hebrew.
Yeah, he don't claim to be an Israelite.
Yeah. the thing is,
so like,
so the thing is that he really just we this is the thing. The reactions are hideous. Some of these reactions, cats and up in arms about some pedophilia to defend it. That's one. The second thing is that when you look at the Diddy case, since that was the first thing we discussed, they was quick to condemn him, but all he was doing was paying for people to have sex with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend was down, and she put some money up her damn self. And I'm looking at the treatment and how black people treat each other and how y'all respond to each other, and it's just ugly. It's ugly. When you see a child predator in motion, you get on that head.
Right.
When you see a black dude who he ain't doing nothing different than Hugh Hefner, doing less than Hugh Hefner actually, and you want him in prison, you're backward.
Right. I'm sorry. I mean, I need to cut you off. This is the thing. This is the thing about like the Lions Den too. It's kind of like a second-rate SVDL, because you have indigenous black man in the chat who says, "Oh, why was you caping for the wrong side?" Wait a minute. You're the one that's over on SVDL commenting and kicking it. JJ was a part of SVDL. He came on and was bragging about it today. Am I lying, Asar?
JJ was a part of SVDL as of yesterday. He said, "Nigga, you can't kick me out this last night." Then he found out the news and called him a weirdo in 2 hours.
I mean, but he was fighting to get over there. Indigenous be over there kicking it, laughing, joking with them. We already know Torah Nights are not welcome over there. We already know. As soon as we say shalom to everybody, everyone just get quiet. There was a female that I was involved with over there that acts all funny style. Is she married to a white guy? Whatever,
Yeah,
right? I don't care. Whatever. I mean, that's not her. Shorty. But right, so you know what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Them people over there are new. We had been over there before they got over there. No, so when we go over there and they act all funny style, we don't care. Look what happened to them. We try to tell them, we're like, it's a different crowd. We're different over here than them people over there. You see them, they justify it. But I'm saying JJ and Indigenous and them make no bones about going over talking about Torah Nights, talking about me, saying that I was supporting Brother. I don't know no Brother Polite. You ain't never seen me talk to Brother Polite.
I never seen you sit outside of this couch. JJ funny. But
it's not funny, bro. He's spreading false report, and you got Indigenous over here, whatever. This is not funny. It's not funny. Y'all was over there kicking it with them. You all heard me say it last week. I watch the debates, but I don't F with them people over there. Right? Some of them are cool, like Anonymous Hebrew and them, Nyame, cool. But the other ones, you don't see me talking to them. You don't see me rocking with them. You don't see me whatever. No, you don't see that because there's some type of funny. Listen, I know more stuff. There's. I'm not trying to brag or not brag. I ain't trying to gossip. I'm just saying this. Like, there's other stuff going on over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some straight up deviants.
I mean,
and
we
it
could
ain't just
talk.
SolarMind.
No,
So
we could talk about when, like, even when Taz was playing the video last night. You remember when Taz first hopped in the league? I ran on his head because he was dissing Marcus Garvey. Garvey,
I remember that.
Hey, your mic is
Garvey was
muted.
that. Malcolm X was this. Malcolm X was that. I had to get on his head immediately. And he said, let's debate it. We debated on the spot, and he got tore up before he even got in the league. Then Suave, I said, Suave, take the debate. We was feeling Suave's played up, and Suave ate him up. But it's because he was over there. You come in dissing what they call FBA now, Foundational Black Americans, what I call ADA, African Descendant Americans. You can't come over here and diss Marcus Garvey. What's wrong with you? You can't disrespect Malcolm X. Remember, Garfield disrespected Malcolm X. We had to get on his helmet, and here come Taz doing the same stuff. So that whole circle over there has a little bit of straightening out to do. But your the ringleader, our brother SolarMind, you cannot be. You're a pedophile, so you can't be associated with. And now it's out the bag again, and it's like it's in living color right now. We can see you doing it in real time right now. So we can't associate with that. That's all it is to it.
Well, listen,
Indigenous black man, you must be Taz, because that's just what he used to type back in the day.
But no, to be fair, sorry, let's listen. Listen, Malcolm X's nephew. Y'all know when I got stabbed like 15 times, I was with
Hey, can
Malcolm
I say
X's
something
nephew.
real quick?
But I'm saying I understand that Marcus Garvey's like his thing or whatever. But everything, hold on, brother. But as long as the disrespect of Marcus Garvey is wrong. But he wasn't like perfect. I mean, like let's not act like he was an angel. But I mean, like disrespecting him. Yeah, I don't know about that.
We're not dissing him. Go ahead, TKO.
To Corey, what's goody? To Corey, what's goody?
To Corey, we can't hear you no more.
You're going through the hoop loop. Yeah, this is a good comment right here, man. If I was a follower of the Bible, this would be perfect right here. My brother Standing on Peace says he needs to attach himself to the scripture, establish regular prayer, fast, and seek forgiveness and repentance. Only way to obtain peace. I agree with you there, my brother. I'm an atheist. I don't agree with it. But I think if you put your head in that Bible, you can get past this SolarMind.
I think this is Booker coming forth by daytime. He already had that Quran. You need some psychological work today. You need to psychological.
You need to scale.
My internet keep breaking up.
Go ahead, TKO. Go ahead.
Uncle Asar, he need to scale on my yacht.
Yeah.
Come on, Takori. What's goody?
He can't hear us. Takori, if you can hear us through your YouTube, go ahead and talk.
All right, we can't hear my boy. My boy, all right. SolarVision. They say you need some. You might need some. Book of the Dead on your head.
Yeah. Hear me?
Go ahead, brother. Yes, sir.
Yeah, religion can't.
Bro, we ain't trying to. We ain't.
Go ahead, bro. All right, Corey probably.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Here's the thing right here. Here's the thing. This for the people that's on this panel that's SVDL. What y'all thought was gonna be about this nigga? What y'all thought was gonna be brought up? Damn, my fucking connection keep fucking up. All right, yeah, my connection was messing up, but yeah, what y'all in SVDL? Now I hear y'all. Yeah, I'm listening through you phone, but this phone retarded. But
Nobody's saying anything.
check this out.
He got a crazy delay.
Yeah, it's his phone. It's going in and out. Listen, at the end of the day, we don't need to put religion into this.
Okay, so
We
check
don't
this
need to
out.
put we
For
don't need to
y'all
put none of that into it. This has to do with a
who
man.
in SVDL, what make y'all think this wasn't gonna happen? I mean, the second time when this shit came out the first.
You're going in and out bad, brother.
All right, hey Takori, come back in one more time. Come back in, Takori.
Man, Restream is way better than EV Mux, man. I got it too, Wavy. I gotta wait out until October. Yeah, Restream is way better. I know I ain't trying to divert the conversation, but can you upload? You know how I upload music and my AI videos for my intros? Can you do that on Restream?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
But he asked the question. He pretty much asked, what did y'all think was gonna happen? I don't know if we got any SDL members on the panel though.
I don't even know what an SDL is, brother.
SVDL. They're not going to come over. They're not Wavy. They're not gonna.
Bro, why can't I hear nothing on this darn?
They're like a cult over there, bro.
All right, Takor, you hear us? Yeah, we ain't got no SVDL members on here, gang. Uncle Law, that's SolarVision Debate League. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never tapped into it. I don't,
whether it be me coming on to channels like your channel here, Sarnetta's HOK, Sarnetta Studios, Brother on Garfield's channel, other brothers' channels as well. I primarily just come on all these channels just to hear a little information. Some is perceived as being pseudo. I throw it all to the wayside. Some I'm obtained. I jot down notes for information that I want to search and research on my own. The beautiful thing about being in New York, I got the Met Museum. I got other places I can go to do the research on my own. Other than that, to alleviate all this SDL and this one and that one, let's just alleviate all religion out of this completely. This don't isolate this under any kind of religion at all. This has to do with a man doing some crazy chump behavior in front of a child. Just leave it for what it is.
That's a fact. All right, Takor, you there?
He can't hear nothing, he said.
Calling it the Sexual Deviance League. God damn.
Damn.
Yeah. Right from the beginning, when all of this happened, man, my thing is this: when all these brothers was finding out about this brother, and it happened from the beginning, why nobody ain't put hands and feet on this man?
Right.
After the first hearing of something like that, I just disassociated. And then, like I said, once y'all.
Asar, this is what I'm going to emphasize to you more so, brother. Some things is better left unsaid.
Hey, you look into the Brooklyn Papyrus yet?
Hold up, brother. You going spiritual. When I first heard, I stepped out the league. Even with Sarnetta, I stepped off for a minute because I had to make sure everything was straight. Not with Polite, because Polite and Sarnetta are not the same person. But when they start talking about him supposedly messing with this girl, I was like, hold up, let me step off for a minute because I need to know who you are. I don't really know who you are other than the internet. I know Saber Reggie because I hopped on a plane and went back over to Harlem. I walk in that area. We go see Gangsta Lou. We go see so and so. We in the Espionage and Polo Grounds. A lot of people, they don't really go out like that. So when I was tagged by my man in London in a pedophile statement with the video, I hopped on his live to check him. I'm like, yo, I can catch the flight out to London too. And you do Muay Thai like me. So we'll be in a ring or a cage somewhere if you don't clear up your statements right now. But he like, nah, I just was saying this. I'm like, never say that with my name in it. because that's an altercation instantly. So to be caught on video doing that type of act, you know, when the pedophile discussions was happening, those types of wars, when Sai was calling Solar this and Solar was calling Sai that in the first place, to be on video caught doing it, you as a man need to make a Solar if you listener, you need to make a public apology to everybody who was a part of your league, to every child you offended, and just the black people and people in general, because you was wrong for doing it in the first place. And then you need to go see a psychologist, and then you need to probably lawyer up, because if she sent it to the Philadelphia Police Department and they step to you about it, you know what it is.
And you know when you go to the pen with that on your jacket, you know what's gonna happen. From your celly nigga to whatever you own, nigga, they checking that. So
you ain't gonna kill your number. You're gonna be wearing lipstick if you make it out.
Let's be. I mean, if y'all genuinely want to be honest, he ain't never gonna go into GP, man. He'll never go into general population. He'll never go into GP. Let's just keep it a buck.
I don't know. He ain't got the money to keep him to stay out of the joint. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the money to pay for unless Angel put up some defense for him. So he ain't got the money to stay out of that.
And that's what I'm afraid of. That's what I'm afraid of.
What I'm talking about is this.
He's gonna try
he's gonna try to stay out of being on general population, meaning behind when you go behind the wall, it's GP. That's what they call it, general population. With other inmates, you're not gonna go on other inmates. Soon as he hits the cell, soon as he hit the yard, they're gonna find out. They're gonna look at that paperwork, look at his jacket. Once they find out he do anything with kids, they're gonna tear him up, and rightfully so.
You're right.
And rightfully so.
But the one thing I'm afraid of is this: is what I'm saying. Like the brother said. That's
why I said some things is better left unsaid or so.
But if Angel finances,
I ain't nothing sense.
Listen. If Angel finances him in any sort of way in this, that makes her an accomplice, and that's why I'm trying to I ain't trying to show him Orthodox more.
That's
I ain't
his
trying
girl.
I mean, was it his
girl?
Know
what I'm saying? That's his girl. I would be like your girl not funding you when if you caught a case. You know what's going to happen. They round each other like that.
But look, Asar though. But think about it though, bro. If this is his girl, she might have been his girl, but he clearly is into other young girls. Which I guess she wasn't enough. Her looks wasn't enough. Her body wasn't enough. Her mind wasn't enough. Her financial status, it wasn't enough. He needs to rub his meat to little girls, so he would rather sacrifice all the goodness that she provided for him, because remember that nigga was living in squalor, right? You know before she came along that nigga was living next to a toilet in a little room with rats. Y'all, if y'all remember, Orthodox more remember. And when she came around, you start seeing him wearing chargers and wearing button downs and fresh snapback caps, and his gear got elevated. She raised the brother up. So I mean, I get it. I see what you're saying. At the same time, people are gonna say, what? You're an accomplice. They're gonna be like, you knew about this,
brother. On Orthodox more, nah, that's not gonna happen, brother. That's one of the first things they ask you once you become a Muslim when you're behind the wall. Even are you coming to the Deen of Islam for protection or things of that nature? Because if that being the case, your shahada is not accepted.
Right.
Before he even hit the wall, before he even hit the yard, they're gonna ask him questions of that. They're gonna check into his jacket. They want to know what your handle is right before you hit the wall.
You can't. There's
certain you can't cloak it. It's video now. It's video out there.
That ain't accepted in that thing.
It ain't no cloaking it.
Do that.
Yeah, you can't hide behind nothing now. It's visual now. It's on video.
And you
brothers behind the wall, they can touch. They can get their little tablets. They touch on the tablet.
Yeah,
yo, what's up with this thing?
It's not going to work for them. And I believe Dawood Adib and them is down there.
Yeah. That's why I
Muslim is
said, yo,
down
Saul, leave
there.
it alone.
Bilal Phillips, all
Saul,
of
leave it
that.
alone. Leave it alone, Saul.
Yeah, I already know. Already. And you know, my partner Ryan was the mayor of North Camden. You know, we
Yeah.
went to school together. He just popped up down here not too long ago. We over here taking pictures and chilling, but you just in a bad situation right now, and you need to make a public apology. You need to make note of yourself the best way you can to try to gain something back from the people as far as recompense, some rahman, some mercy, because you about to go through it, Playboy.
All right, I got a question. I got a question for everybody on the panel, and I think Judah Naz was on live with him. So he know about this. I'm sure a lot of y'all has checked out about this. I was in heaven, so I didn't catch his reaction. How is Satnetta receiving this news? How is Satnetta feeling about this news? This his main op. How is he receiving this news?
Oh, he loving it. They, like I said, they called me
He
at
rubbing his
3 o'clock in the
hands.
morning.
He rubbing his hands together like Birdman.
Yeah, because you got to remember, SolarMind is the one. Remember, Nepal used to date SolarMind, right? SolarMind released all those pictures out, and Taharka Bay from Morris World TV, and then was selling them for $2 each. But he would never come out and say that he did it. But they were the only person that we knew Nepal when she was dating SolarMind. So how else would the pictures get out? You know what I'm saying? But he would just never say anything. So then all this big beef between her and Angel took place. But so that's why Nepal, when she hit me up, she was like, all praise the Most High. She was like, she prayed for this day. She was like, because this fool would never admit that he released the pictures. And, you know, she would tell me all this deviant stuff that he used to do. I ain't repeating it. But I think everybody gets it now that she's been vindicated, that she wasn't lying. And anybody that's sticking up, man, them SVDL dudes, man, not all of them. I'm just saying, them dudes are off the chain, bro. Like, you know. But let me say this real quick, too, because I was talking to Sister Juju in the chat. We hope that the sister didn't know about this, but if you're going to sit back and you're quiet and you're not going to address it and you're not going to disassociate yourself, then you knew about it. You're an accomplice. There's no way to get around it.
Hey, y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me good?
For real. And to Corey, shut up, boy, because you don't know what you talking about. You too young to be around it. You wasn't there. You never there. And you still ain't there. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, shut up, because you wasn't there, like I said. And if you got a problem, you know what it is. Little youngin'. All right, continue. Stupid. Your mom made a stupid baby, to Corey. Get it together.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but yeah, SolarMind, yeah, he need to go somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. It's time to be out from that situation with all the, and I've cheerleaded it because a lot of my debates was on there. What up, Domo? But there's a lot of people, like I said, you got some weirdos who wasn't even around us. You know what I'm saying? So if you wasn't around us, how you even trying to speak on the situation like you was in the mix?
Oh,
When
I
it
heard y'all
first
saying
came down the first time down the pipeline, I stepped off. Third season, just like Orthodox Moore stepped off. Anybody who stayed with it, you knew what was going on. We all knew what was up. So it wasn't no secret. And Solar didn't hide it. He was forthcoming. So you got to give him credit for that. But now you got a new situation that just developed where this video popped up. So the first thing I asked Anonymous, I said, yo, is this an old video? Because we was watching on Task Channel. He like, nah, I think this is a new situation. I'm like, if that's a new situation, B, cut ties. What are you doing?
right. I heard y'all saying something earlier about Lance. So look, Lance is a weird motherfucker too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Back in 2022, he said some weird shit on Judah's panel.
Yeah,
It
Sean,
was
send the link down, fam. For
yeah,
Domo.
it was very weird what Lance was saying on Judah's panel a couple years ago. But if anybody's gonna defend this, you're gonna get labeled like that too. Plain and simple.
Facts. Because he came over talking about F y'all, F all y'all, F y'all. We're like, bruh, we're not the one on trial here. Your boy is.
Hey, let me say this. Let me say this real quick. Y'all can hear me?
Crystal clear, yeah.
Let me say this real quick. All the brothers that was a part of SVDL, all the brothers that was a part of SVDL, nobody is, y'all shouldn't feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't know this nigga in real life. This was YouTube. The only thing y'all can do is just speak out about it, you know what I'm saying, and cut ties with the nigga. That's the best thing y'all can do. Ain't nobody gonna say y'all guilty with him or y'all in the same car with him. Nah, everybody got their own personal life. This is the internet.
Who
the
ain't
best
saying
thing
that?
you can do is to, hey man, say man, we ain't had nothing to do with that shit, and we ain't ride with none of that shit. That's the best thing a nigga could do for real.
No, I'm accusing them niggas.
That's what I said earlier. Just don't we don't associate you with it. You're not solar. Just like Sonetta ain't polite. And this is why for them to even try to, don't even put your name in the sentence where it has something to do with you, because it doesn't. You wasn't on no train looking at no little girl trying to look up her dress. And you didn't get caught for previous offenses. Simple as that. So you shouldn't even have to, don't even try to explain yourself in the video. I see, and my demeanor, no, it has nothing to do with you. You was in a debate.
At the end of the day, this is the same that I've been saying for the longest, brother. We are all the rulers of all unspoken words and actions. The minute you manifest either into existence, they hold ground to uplift you or betray you.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to y'all. What's good? I'm gonna just off break. Like that shit was disgusting. Like I do not fuck with Cuz no more. I told him I didn't even tell him. Like when I saw the shit was happening, I called him. I'm like, bro, what's up with all of this? The nigga said it was him. I hung up and blocked him. Like I don't, you know what I'm saying? What I do in real life and you know what I'm saying, the brand that I'm building, I can't be associated with nothing like that or with nobody like that. Now, on this question of the other thing I'll say though for sure is I do apologize to Napai. I do apologize to Napai. I feel like that's the only real like Napai and that 17-year-old girl are the only real victims. Y'all niggas get y'all to, you know what I'm saying, y'all do what y'all do with SolarMind name. Like ain't no like nobody's defending that. Nobody's defending that nigga. However y'all get down, like that is what that is. But I do apologize to Napai because now I do believe that was like that he was the nigga that put her photos out there. So for her to have to deal with that is that was, you know what I'm saying, super fucked up. I didn't think he was that type of nigga, but here we are. You know what I'm saying? Now on this whole thing about niggas trying to turn it into, you know, who in the league was doing what and who knew what. First of all, y'all play games with the term pedophile all day. Judah, you've called Sonetta's platform the pedophile league multiple times, and y'all still get cool after every time. So just because niggas is running with these narratives about, you know, uh, who, who knew what or what was going on and all that other shit, bro, y'all, the way that conversation went down initially when it came to SolarMind, nobody was to be trusted because it was YouTube foolishness. It was back and forth beef about shit that really didn't have nothing to do with the league. That was SolarMind versus Sonetta. We was over when we did streams when we was debating. Nigga, we was not debating about platforms. We was actually having debates. Now, all of that shit dead. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga then deleted the channel. Like we do, nigga. Like 'cause everybody was like, we don't want our debates up. We don't want our debates associated with that name. Get rid of all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like that now all of that shit is gone. All that shit is deleted. Um, but let's not act like I mean niggas got it right. Like niggas had the concrete, you know what I'm saying, cuz got caught red-handed, admitted to it. So there's no conversation about nothing. Like that nigga's persona non grata, period. Like no question. But to try to turn this into now y'all trying to pull other niggas' name through the mud because of niggas' personal YouTube shit, that's corny. That's corny. I mean, because like all of this whole y'all knew, y'all knew. The only reason that that's happening is because niggas was saying that about Simon. I wasn't a part of them conversations, but polite shit. You've never seen Damo do no stream or like none of that because I could care less about any of that type shit. I don't give a fuck. That's why when I'm hearing my name being like brought up and all this shit, it's like, bro, y'all play that YouTube shit. Y'all play them YouTube games. I'm not doing no back and forth. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem because I did defend the nigga. I have no problem publicly demonizing his ass. No problem doing it. That's why I'm doing it right now. But in terms of niggas going back and forth, oh you man, I'm not worried about none of that shit, bro. Like y'all niggas play like stop playing with pedophilia, stop playing with them labels like that, and niggas and maybe it'd be easier to take these type of claims serious. But when y'all taking serious things like sexual assault and pedophilia and those types of things, and y'all wrapping it up into the just regular back and forth YouTube beef. You know what I'm saying? It's like the boy who cried wolf. Like, don't tell me now like that. Well, yeah, we were supposed to believe, but like, how many niggas been called pedophiles? How many times do y'all just get mad at niggas and just say that nigga's a pedophile because you mad at him or because you got beef with him or you know what I'm saying, throw stuff on people's names? Because me, Judah, you and I done talked about this before. Like you would throw smut on somebody's name, you would throw smut on somebody's name, and then next thing you know, y'all cool again, just like what's happening right now. So
Domo,
so yeah.
before I jump off, brother, I just want to say I commend you on saying exactly what you just said, brother. Real shit.
Hey, me too.
Wallahi,
Me too.
I commend you for it, brother. All this
Yeah, because
YouTube stuff, it don't matter for nothing. All this YouTube stuff does not matter for anything. Forget all the algorithms, forget all the likes, forget all that bullshit. At the end of the day, it's about a child. And it's about a grown man showing forth chump behavior. It's nothing else.
Now, and like I said, and I want to find an opportunity for me personally to apologize to Napai for defending him, for thinking that he wasn't that type of person. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
salute you, brother. I
and
salute you, bro.
now,
like I say,
Domo, you right, but and this is what we talking about right here. See, indigenous black man, this is where you got it messed up, Playboy. You talking about bending the knee to Napai and Sa Nutter. This is beyond the YouTube player. So stop thinking, oh, they gonna get all the views. That's a stupid thought in your mind right now. We talking about protecting black communities and keeping you out of the situation with pedophiles. Pedophiles. So, like I said, don't get your mind wrapped around who's getting what views. If you feel a certain way about a group, go start a channel and make it happen for yourself. But right now, we're talking grown man business. You shouldn't be
yeah,
thinking about no debates. You shouldn't be thinking about none of this. We talking about a sexual offender, and you talking about so and so getting views.
yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what makes this YouTube shit weird, which is
But
why SolarMind got the benefit of the doubt as it was, because it was like I've seen how people, you know what I'm saying, dox people and try to make up narratives, and you know what I mean. Like if these conversations was more genuine, then these type of people wouldn't get the benefit of the doubt because we got to look at the credibility of both sides. You know what I mean? So, but I have no problem saying we was wrong about that nigga, and once you get any type of like once a nigga get caught red-handed, like there is ain't no other conversation, ain't nothing else to be said. You know what I'm saying? I regret, you know what I mean, what attaching myself to that name. Because again, like with my name being brought up in this type of shit, bro, with how I move in real life, I can't play them type of games. I can't be attached to no shit like that. This ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. This ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. Like this got to do with, you know what I'm saying? Because as y'all know, that Damo is what I get called in real life. Like niggas know my face, niggas know my background, niggas done pulled up my resume. Like I'm a real person. I don't come on here with a fake moniker. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas know niggas know my real name. You know what I'm saying? So like this, like what I'm doing now is what I feel like I need to do just because I did defend cuz. You know what I mean? I was working to help him build a debate platform because I love debate. That's what I do. You feel me? Like that's what I do for real. Real life, YouTube, all of that. Like, this is what I
Domo,
really
you had
care
a
about.
lot of
Wait,
power
wait,
over there. You remember me and you first
wait,
started
no, sorry, let me
introducing
respond
rules
to
to the debate. So
Yeah.
how did you feel, you know what I'm saying, being that close to it? Because he would congregate with me and you the most during season 2 and 3 a lot. And we thought you was gonna win the season 3, in fact. But
Yeah. Yeah,
when
see,
it
but see,
hit
the
you, how did you see how did it happen for you?
because you know, I was listening to because I was gonna hit Judah platform, Judah channel and say the same shit before they took that nigga shit down. Uh, but when Sonetta was saying like, oh, they over there and sound and chat, and like, yeah, that was like I looked at her as a friend, like for real, like as a on a human level, not no YouTube shit, on a human level. You feel me? Like we would have conversations about building and doing like outside of just, you know what I'm saying, just the YouTube shit. So to, you know, a lot of feelings that you get when you find out that somebody that you consider a friend is like a fucked up person. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's like these is real human emotions. Like, bro, like what was wrong? What was going on with my discernment? You know what I'm saying? I don't be around niggas like that. You feel me? Like, so
You can't
is
blame
that
yourself because you grew up around a lot of people. Well, in my case, I ended up knowing a lot of killers, a lot of pedophiles, and a lot of other
yeah.
stuff. But you
Yeah,
don't
you
see
know,
that growing up.
a
You
man
just
sins in his
homies.
own. Yeah, a man sins in his own. You know what I'm saying? But you know, because the initial shit that popped off, you feel me? Like that was, you know, we had developed a rapport. So when because I wasn't when they did that little trial and shit, bro. Like I said, I can't be attached to no shit like that. Y'all can sit on that stream and have that conversation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk to you behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And so talking to him behind the scenes, Yara and them talking to his people. You feel me? So like even Yara and Anonymous will tell you like them niggas hit the ground running trying to figure out, bro, was any of this shit valid? And so because they came, they reported back to us like, all right, we talked to the people, we talked to this shit, like, all right, so it's so then that's the only reason niggas was like, okay, we give you the benefit of the doubt because this could just be YouTube beef, people going back and forth with all the other shit. So it's like, all right, you admit that you said some wild shit, which is that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Nobody making no excuses for that. Yeah, I mean the library shit, the story that we got was the nigga was getting some head in the library. It's like, that's okay, plausible. You feel me? But the arena where the conversation is happening is steeped in YouTube drama, which undermines the credibility of the whole conversation. This, like what's happening, there is no, you know what I'm saying, there's no gray area with this. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can explain away. And then when you admit that that's you, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with you. I'm disgusted, appalled, but it's disheartening. Because like when you trying to build and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, you see things that you feel like you can grow, you know what I mean, and turn into something. And then you find out the people you trying to do this shit with is these type of people. Like that's, you know what I mean, it's disheartening. It's disheartening. So it's like yeah, niggas, you hear it in niggas' voice, niggas is blown. Because we fucked with this nigga. We fucked with her. But that shit, that's dead. That shit dead. That's disgusting, bro. That's disgusting. And I pride myself on not being around shit like that. Like not being around people like that. Not, you know what I mean? Like I don't have none of them type of, you know what I'm saying, niggas in my circle. I ain't never been around no type of niggas like that. You know what I mean? Which, YouTube is a different place because, you build these relationships, but you don't know these people in real life. Like so, as authentic as I am when I'm on these platforms, you don't know who's disguising and what I'm saying, like hiding behind a username or whatever, and the type of person that they are in their real life. So yeah, man, yeah, that's disgusting. Done for. Like there, y'all will not hear niggas talking about no SolarVision debates, no fuck some MVP trope, all that shit. All that shit got tossed last night.
They got a different
Yeah,
feel to it. Judah, you wanted
yeah.
to respond to your brother, man?
No, because Domo's doing the same shit he always do. I was proven right. right? All this, you calling people pedophiles. Motherfucker, there was pedophiles on HOK. This wasn't a lie. Nepal and Sondler themselves will tell you. What the fuck am I lying about?
You call Nepal pedophile.
All right, brother. All right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later, brother. Judah Naz is proven right. I told y'all niggas, there's still so much more shit that I know. And how the fuck do I know? I'm not even on SVDL. I already knew, like I told Tor Nice, stop chatting with these niggas. Don't go in they chat. But once I said hi to them niggas and niggas start acting funny style, I'm like, oh, nigga, first off, niggas act funny style you want, but if I start talking, you niggas don't look goddamn crazy because there's some shit I know because I got a goddamn mole over there, right? So I'm gonna leave it at that. Niggas, it's always all yeah. There's pedophilia is a fucking huge problem in the black community, whether online, offline. Why niggas acting like this shit is like like some rare occurrence? No, bro. Like there's some weird ass niggas everywhere. There's people in Torn Nights. Jeremiah's is here. There was a dude that was in Torn Nights that was whooping his thingy out, ejaculating, chasing white girls around and ejaculating their shoes. Am I lying, Jeremiah?
Nope. Motherfucking SolarMind over here at goddamn colleges and shit, walking after white girls and shit.
Okay. Jerking off and chasing them. When we found out about that, out of here, bro. There wasn't no, oh, brother, let's talk it out, brother. You need some no, you gotta go, bro. Right? And it was and people who wasn't in Tour Nights knew. HOK knew. This somebody from HOK came over. They told Rob. Rob came over and told us, like, yo, Judah, there's somebody in Tour Nights that ain't living right. We all like, well, what are you talking about? He didn't even say the brother's name. The brother just left, and we were like, holy shit.
Yep, so, he stopped. He was talking shit to Rob in the chat. As soon as Rob brought up the situation, didn't even say his name. The dude who is known as Shalimar stopped commenting, and I realized like 10 minutes later, I'm like, wait a minute, who stopped commenting? Shalimar.
See, so if it's going on in my group, then of course it was going on in HOK with some people, and then some people it was going on in SVDL. Like, what are we talking about here? What is this? Oh, we got to stop throwing this word around. But motherfucker, it's going around. That's what's going around. So we're not supposed to talk about it. We even got like I ain't gonna bring this woman's name up. This woman's supposed to be an advocate, but she has a dude on her channel that everyone knows was linked to watching child porn. And all she talks about is me. Judah. Wait a minute. You have a dude that everyone knows for a fact watches child porn. That knows for a fact passed up to be with a female to go hang with a cross-dressing dude to do who knows what. Everyone knows this, but like since nobody wants to say nothing about it, I'd be like, cool. The Most High takes care of it. Judah, they won't listen to you, no problem. I'll just expose them for everybody to see. You just sit back and just chill. Oh, they flag your channel? Don't worry about it. You're gonna bounce right on back. They're gonna be looking crazy because I got another channel. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm just gonna put SolarMind right back up again and drag it out because I'm like, oh, niggas want to come to my channel and say F us on SVDL. I'm not saying you, Domo. It wasn't you, right? It was Lance and certain other people coming over on HOK under fake accounts, not addressing what the video we're looking at as SolarMind, the one that Sondler took down. They're over here talking about, Judah, how many times you gonna watch the video? Oh, it was my first time watching the video. Like, why are you directing attention towards me? Then Taz, they're like, somebody was like, yo, this nigga Taz over here trying to direct the attention to Saw Nutter. I'm like, oh, word? Oh, you don't think that we saw Uncle Shug and them? You don't think he's not ready to be like, wait a minute, bro. Don't start opening your mouth, bro, because you beat up on women. So cut it out, right? You're not about to shift the attention off of SolarMind and the people that know. I ain't saying everybody knows because certain people are not in the group. There's a brother named Niame. I ain't gonna talk about what we talked about. We don't always get along. But that brother's a good brother, and that brother kind of felt some kind of way about some things that kind of happened. And that brother just, he's not quote unquote in the inner circle. So if he one day he feels like talking about it, he gonna come out and say what he know or how he feels or whatever. I don't know. That's his business. But he's a good brother. I know that not everybody in SVDL was privy to whatever. I can see that Domo was not privy to some of the inner workings of stuff that is going on, but there are some people that are privy to stuff that's going on in SVDL or was going on and is. I know they get all quiet, and that's why they flag my channel because they're like, oh no. He know too much. He got Sondetter and the pod they up on there. Anonymous Hebrew on the panel. There's all these other people on the panel that know too much. We got to get this video down. Oh, word? Okay, I'll just go to Junatra Legend, upload, and we're going right back to business and put my foot stomping a swimming pool in these niggas' backs. Okay, it's just as simple as that. But Domo, brother, I applaud you, brother. I'm not accusing you of anything, but brother, you got to stop with this. Oh, Judas, you're always calling people pedophiles. Nigga, they're pedophiles out there, right? Now I admit, I'm going to admit, yeah, sometimes I say stuff talking ish that ain't necessarily true, right? That I just be talking ish. But when I'm serious about stuff, I'm serious about stuff. There are PDF file niggas walking around this motherfucker, and there are people that know, and there are certain people that I'm. Oh, big example before I because I got to go to bed. It's getting late. Indigenous black man JJ started talking crazy. JJ made a stream about SolarMind. Then he starts accusing me of stuff, but he has a dude over there that they support, and indigenous black man who's in the chat, a guy called Jay Snake, who literally hit my channel, whipped out his penis, and started masturbating. Then he went on HOK and did the exact same thing. JJ gave him a wrench. His name is Jade Snake. And they know this is him. They know that this dude whipped out his penis and started masturbating on my channel, and he did it to Saw Netter. And he has a wrench over there. Is indigenous black man and JJ going to say, nah, brother, you're a pervert, brother, you got to go? No. So they're privy to it. They know he did it, and they okay with it. So y'all brothers have a good night, brother. This is what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, protect your kids, protect your peace, protect your mind. Like brother Law, I know that brother gets a little triggered, but protect your peace, brother. Don't let these false accusing weird niggas get you off your square, because these niggas don't stand for nothing. They just trying to make it all about them, but they got perverts around them, and they're gonna keep them around. They're not gonna get rid of these weird ass niggas. We already told you there was a weird nigga doing some weird pervert stuff in Torah Nights. He had to go. Okay, security, get this nigga out of here. And we ain't heard from that nigga since. And nowhere are we looking for him. And he know he can't come back, because he know he was doing that SolarMind shit. Now JJ and them got niggas over there doing that. Is he gonna go? No. He's gonna keep talking about me, talking about Jeremiah, talking about Devion. Oh, the Torah Nights this and Torah Nights that. Nigga, you got a whole pervert with a wrench over there. You got people over there that support PDF file shit like incognito over there on your channel, JJ. And you know you do, because I told you, nigga, and you like it because you want the views. So you don't care if you got pedophiles and pedophile supporters in your chat, but you're going to make a video talking about me. Nigga, stop. Don't make me go into the archives and get at you, brother, and put you know whose name in the title, so she can look at your ass crazy and be like, is this true, Antoine? Since you want to false accuse niggas? Y'all have a good night. I'm going to listen in to the chat. Thank you, Brother Wavy, for having me up. Jeremiah, I'll talk to you tomorrow in the chat, y'all. Shalom, y'all.
Shalom, Mark.
Shalom.
Peace, Uncle Joe.
Shalom.
In the top. One of the newer brothers want to take the floor.
Yeah, what's up, Asa?
Oh, that's Jose. What's
you
up,
hear me?
fam?
You hear me, Sean?
Yeah. Let me tap, son. Yeah,
listen,
can you hear it?
Listen, the bottom line is, this is not the first time they talked about the brother and this type of behavior. This is about the third or fourth time that this was brought up, that he was doing these things already. So now all of a sudden nobody don't know. And it was Sonetta who said, and Sonetta said it at least 2 to 3 times. And a soccer bell, Sean, you heard the brother say it more than once. So now all of a sudden nobody don't know? That ain't making no sense. They said it already more than once. And people still and people still support them. This is the problem. People aren't taking responsibility for their own actions. It's not about who did what to who. You was warned before. You were still dealing with the brother, so now you gotta take responsibility. If people calling your name, it's because you was in that circle for your name to be called. So if you don't want your name called, stay the fuck away from them type of people. Excuse my language, Sean.
That's
then
right.
They wouldn't call your name. Correct? They ain't calling your name because you wasn't there. I wasn't there, I wasn't there. So when you hear them type of people and you see them in the street, it's to cut their ass and then embarrass them and shame them.
That's right.
And leave them where they are. When you see them, beat the brakes off them. Report them to the police. Let the police have them. And Whatever happened to them, happened to them. Stop supporting the shit. Nobody wouldn't call your name. It's not about who name calling, you supporting fuckery. You had to stop doing that. That's all I had to say. Leave them weirdos alone, and you wouldn't have that problem. You understand? You know who they are. You suspect you know who they are. Leave them alone. Correct us all?
That's right.
And you have that. Leave them alone. Stay on your own. You don't need them dudes. But what they calling names now, you up in there fighting and going back and forth for nothing. Do what I do. Stay on your channel. Do what Sean do. Stay on your channel. Mind your business. You understand? Bring on who you know is good people, and that's it. Keep rolling. You don't have to go on nobody's channel for clicks and views. That's the problem. Then the clicks and views get your ass in trouble now. You understand?
That's right.
You're the pedophile's big homie, or the pedophile is your big homie. So don't cry now talking about, well, we wasn't there, we didn't know. We don't want to hear that shit, whoever. You was on there, now all you in the same shit. So next time, choose who you associate with more wisely. So somebody wouldn't have to call your name and you wouldn't be crying. Right? That's all I have to say. Well, you guys have a blessed day, right?
Peace,
big up, Uncle Jose. Uncle Jose, subscribe to my channel because you be on that Black Egypt shit too, and we need you in the mix.
Yeah, I'm subscribed already, man. I'm subscribed.
Already.
All right, man. Later, I'm out of here. That's what I wanted to say.
Let me say this to everybody who has a platform. When you get somebody who speaks prominently and you think you might have them on there often, I was trying to say this on Judah's joint last night. There's a website called Family Watchdog. There's another one called Truth Finder. You can also just go right to www.fbi.gov. You can also go to parents. And you can also go to thecountyoffice.com. This will show you who's a sex offender. Put their name in and see if you see them. You know, put their name in and see if you see them. Like in our court records are like I have an assault case and a death threat, right? Everybody knows that out here. No one avoids me because they know the reason that I did it. And they thank me that I did it to who I did it to. But these are the things you want to know about speakers. This is the stuff that you need to know before you start to have people on your platform as prominent speakers on a regular basis, or that might get attached to your audience. Go check those out. Make sure you do that for sure.
Hey, Uncle JJ, man, you've been getting a lot of pushback this morning. Judah Nash then went off on you, then he went to sleep. Judah Nash just went to sleep, Uncle JJ, so I guess we gotta clean it up.
Come on, go.
Man. Come on, man. Judah Nash is a roach. I mean, every platform that he go on, when he get mad at Sarnetta, everybody over there is pedophiles. When he get mad at the Lions Den, everybody there is a pedophile. But you're the one that's running around asking for pictures of Sarnetta's daughter. Did you forget? Now, I'm going to say that tonight in the debate coliseum, nigga, because I'm tired of you playing with my damn name. You're the one that's running around here with gay thoughts, nigga. You're the one that got pictures of Nagy's dick. You're a weird motherfucking ass. Chris Harris come from your set, nigga. He the one to run around with goddamn Nagy's dick pics sending them to niggas. So shut your weird ass up, nigga. You have your bitch ass in the ring this Thursday against King 7. He gonna drag your slow ass. I'm sick of this damn weird ass nigga. That's why he got ran up out of the United States, because you run your fucking mouth too much. Keep my goddamn name out of your mouth, bitch. Tired of this motherfucker. He the one that got gay thoughts. He the one that his goddamn wife sleeping with the goddamn Mr. Milwaukee, nigga. Hey, you don't even work, nigga. Your bitch is doing all the goddamn work. The kids can be hungry and shit, nigga, and you can't even feed them. They don't want to ask your stupid ass, and you running around yelling at them. Yo, bitch ass, like I told you, bitch, nigga, keep my name out your mouth. If it ain't nothing to do with debates, you're the last person that should be talking about anybody.
Fry you, bitch.
Dumb ass nigga want to kill himself.
Fry you, bitch. Just prepare for Jenny to
Like I say, bitch, nigga, I ain't got time for you. SolarMind, I'm gonna get you tonight. I'll be on the debate coffee. I'm gonna get you tonight, bitch.
Jenny gonna divorce your bitch ass, okay? She gonna come to me, motherfucker. How about that? Why you choking
Yeah, okay.
Yo, that bitch, she gonna come to me, nigga. want to talk that shit?
Yeah,
You want to
okay.
lie on me, you fucking faggot, nigga? You got a faggot nigga over here sticking his goddamn dick in niggas' faces, nigga. And he got a wrench. You got perverts and pedophiles in
I
your
ain't got,
talk,
bro.
nigga.
You
You
got,
beat no
hey,
motherfucking
this
man,
your
bitch,
problem.
nigga. That's
Hey,
why
you
you
deal
broke
with
and beat
yours.
up
You
white
deal
women,
with
nigga.
yours,
You a
nigga.
fucking sucker, nigga. No, knock
You
your
deal
bitch
with
ass
yours.
out. You know it. The niggas beating
The
your
fuck
ass in
up,
jail,
nigga.
nigga, for beating up
Nigga,
white women.
hey,
Did you know
these
that, nigga?
motherfuckers running the
I have a
train on
fucking
your
job,
bitch
you
out
fucking
there,
bum.
nigga. While
I
you
have a
at
job, you
home
fucking bum.
babysitting,
I
being
have
a
a job,
bitch.
you fucking bum.
Your
You don't
bitch
have a
is out
job,
there
bum. You
getting
welfare
fucked.
check getting ass, nigga.
Nigga,
Okay?
like I said,
Okay?
your bitch is
Okay?
out there
But
getting
listen to
Hey,
fucked,
me,
shut
nigga.
the
nigga. You
fuck up,
beating
you
up white women,
swinger.
Man,
nigga.
shut the fuck up,
Hey,
nigga.
hey, goddamn
Your
swinger.
bitch
Shut your
ass up,
goddamn
nigga.
mouth.
Weird
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Listen to
Nigga
me.
up
So
there
you beating
asking
that
for
white girl,
hey,
nigga.
you the
You
pedophile.
beating
Why
that
you
white
asking
girl,
for
you
something
nigga.
at the dollar picture?
You beating
Huh?
that white girl, you bitch
Why
ass
you
nigga.
asking? What, hey, nigga, why you asking? Hey,
This
nigga, why
nigga
you
tried to
asking?
kill a white
Hey, why
girl.
you asking for
Super
something
Wavy.
at the dollar
This
picture?
nigga tried to
Huh?
kill a white
Why
woman.
you asking for
He
that?
tried
Hey,
to
I'm
rape
gonna
and
show
kill
that
a white
tonight.
woman. I
I'm
got it.
gonna show that tonight, you bitch nigga.
Wavy, you want to see it?
You don't even
I have
trust
a
your
video of this
wife.
nigga trying to
Is
rape
your wife
and
fucking the
kill a white
goddamn
woman.
boss or not?
He tried to
Is
rape
your
and
wife
kill a
fucking
white
the
woman.
boss, bitch?
Why you
Is
trying
your
to rape
wife
that
fucking
white
the
woman?
boss? Yes or
Why you
no?
trying to rape and kill that
Is
white
your wife
woman?
fucking the boss?
Why you trying to rape and kill that
Huh?
white woman?
Shut your
Why you
whole
trying to
ass up,
rape and
nigga.
kill that white
Hey,
woman in
did
front
you
of her
not ask
daughter,
for
Jay?
something at the dollar picture? Yes
Antoine.
or no? Did you ask for
Antoine.
something
Why
at
you
the
trying to
dollar
rape and
picture?
kill
Yes
that
or
white
no,
woman?
you hoe nigga?
Antoine. Why you trying to
Hey,
rape and
hey,
kill that white woman in front
Gary,
of her
hey,
daughter, nigga?
Gary,
Huh?
hey,
You
Gary,
another
nigga.
solar mind,
Hey,
nigga.
like I said,
You
you bitch
another
nigga. If I ever
solar
see you in
mind, nigga.
person, nigga, I'll
You
fuck you
another
up.
solar mind.
That's why you
Jeremiah,
ran to
am I
Japan,
lying?
nigga. Don't nobody
Jeremiah, am I
respect
lying?
your whole ass. Hey, I'm finna go,
Jeremiah,
man. I
am
ain't
I
got
lying?
time for this stupid ass shit. I'm gonna get you
Jeremiah,
tonight on the
am I
debate
lying?
Coliseum, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I
Jeremiah,
got
am I
you, nigga.
lying?
I got you, nigga. I
Jeremiah,
got
am
you.
I lying? I don't know why this nigga quiet. Jeremiah, am I lying?
Shout out Uncle DMG. Shout out Uncle DMG, man. If y'all want to get some debates in, man, go to Paradigm Shift, man.
To get rid of them goddamn Craigs with all that rigging shit, nigga, maybe. But all that shit like SVDL, fuck to the no. Jeremiah, am I lying? This nigga tried to rape and kill a white woman in front of her daughter. I got it. I got the shit. I have it. So when this nigga talking that shit lying on me, bitch, I got a job. Okay? Like every other nigga. I have to fucking work, nigga. I'm not a fucking bum like you, nigga. Okay? You beat that white woman, you choked her. I got the pictures, whole ass, nigga. We got your goddamn criminal record, nigga. You ain't nothing but another goddamn SolarMind, nigga. You another SolarMind. And when your ass came out of jail, nigga, you was not JJ 7000 no more. You was goddamn man, nigga Molly, switching ass, no draws wearing, Joanna man ass, nigga, full of goddamn emotion. You try to kill that and rape that white woman, nigga. You nothing but another motherfucking SolarMind. Now with that, nigga, I'm going to bed.
Hey,
I don't have no
y'all
goddamn
can hear me
on
now?
me, nigga.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, Drew.
Perfect. Hey, yo, so check this out. JJ talking all that shit. I don't know if y'all know, but y'all, and we came up with a nickname for this guy. His name is Magnetic Superhero. Judo knows exactly what I'm talking about too. So JJ better shut the fuck up, because Judo's right. When JJ came out of prison, motherfucker was mad skinny, wearing skinny jeans with his face sunken in, like he was scared shitless, like Smokey and Debo's pigeon coop.
Yo, wow.
See?
No bullshit. No bullshit. I swear
I'm not
it.
lying.
Motherfucker was mad skinny, dancing on stream. Every stream he was on had his shirt off, leaning back in a recliner chair.
See? Jeremiah.
Motherfucker thought he was Omarion and you got served and
Jeremiah,
shit.
do I have a picture of the white woman? And did that white woman come to my channel and brought that nigga to court? And this nigga had to go to jail. Look at Indigenous. Do you see what I'm saying? There's no difference between Lions Den and SVDL. They're the same type of niggas. I had this nigga's jail record. I got this nigga's real name. I had this nigga's the white wife where he tried to choke and rape her in front of her daughter. She had hit that nigga in the head with a goddamn hammer or an ashtray or something. She cracked the nigga eye socket. The nigga went to jail for the shit. The nigga gonna come on here and lie and start talking shit. Now, Indigenous black man, nigga, we know your condition. You better shut the fuck up, nigga. Because you can't even fucking wipe your ass either, nigga. You just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm talking about, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. And hold on, why the fuck he can't jump on stream by himself? He always has to call in collections and shit.
Because he's paralyzed.
Come on, man.
Listen, I ain't making fun of the disabled, but then nigga needs to shut the fuck up. Okay?
Nah,
Hey,
yeah, I'm not gonna go that far.
Hey, could I
A nigga that can wipe his own ass.
Hold on real quick. Hey, Anon.
Hey, shout out, Anon. I'm gonna hit you up later, Anon.
Hold on real quick.
Hey.
Anon and Mac, what's good?
Hold up, Anonymous.
Hey, listen. This dude, Judah, y'all. Okay, I heard what you said,
Oh,
bro.
right. Oh, this is
When you
beautiful,
when
nigga.
Oh shit!
Nigga.
yeah,
Unseen
Yeah,
Pharaoh.
nigga. Yeah, let him speak.
Wavy, who is that?
Yeah, let him speak. Yeah, let him speak.
Nah, his internet. He got
His
cut.
internet cut
Yeah,
off. I was
oh,
looking.
but
I'm
he's
like,
supposed
who
to
is
have
this
money. Yeah,
talking?
yeah.
Yo,
That nigga dead.
I seen a non pop up, and that was it.
We don't get this nigga Rob Rack over here.
Y'all crashing the whips. It smashed the Bugatti, the Benz, the Ferrari got hit. Everything crashed right there.
Hey,
Shoot.
hey, wait, hold on. Wait. You see how this nigga showed up? Tell the nigga to turn his camera on. That nigga will not do it because he knows somebody nigga's trying to kill him. Because the nigga's a pedophile. He watched child porn. And if you don't believe me, there's a guy called Carl Israel Doctrine.
Who?
Carl Israel Doctrine. You heard of him?
That's who that is?
No,
Nah,
that's the
not
dude. That dude that just hit the link. He sent Carl Israel Doctrine child porn, and the FBI and shit
was
got
that the
involved.
dude who did it?
Hold up.
Yeah, that's
What's
him.
his name? Hold up, Uncle Judah. You be
Unseen
saying
Soldier.
a lot of
He changed his.
Uncle Judah.
His name is
Judah.
Unseen Soldier, but he
Listen to me.
changed his name because niggas trying to kill him.
Uncle Judah.
Yes.
Listen to me. Uncle Judah, listen to me. You be saying a lot of crazy words, so you gotta dumb down your lingo when you over here, because you be saying a lot of crazy words.
All right, sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. He changed it. His name was Unseen. My bad about I'm sorry for the language. His name is Unseen Soldier. It was. He changed it because niggas is trying to put him in the upper room.
Okay.
I made damn sure of that.
Yeah, Carl talked about, if that's him, Carl talked about the dude who had sent him the child porn, and then the feds called him or something like that. He had the case, but that's crazy.
That's him. He followed me around everywhere.
Come in, MK.
Now his name is MK. His name used to be. Sorry, he used to be. Listen, this is the same dude with the channel called Saw N-Word TV. That's him. He would always make videos about Saw Netter harassing him or whatever. And when Saw Netter found out his real name and his address, he got scared and he stopped and he told me. And there's more too.
Yeah.
Hit the panel, bro. Let's talk about what you was doing with your sister, what you and your brother was doing with your sister, and what your mama was doing to you, nigga. Hit the panel. Because we'll get Debbie on over here, we'll get Rob Rack over here, and Black or Black.
They do not want that smoke. I'm telling you.
Yeah. You like to talk, better take your ass to Queen's Thrones channel, nigga, because she the only one who will accept the child corn lovers. Over here, nigga, you about to get fried. Deep fried, nigga. Come on, hit the link, nigga. Let's talk about what you and your sister and your brother was doing.
All right, let's let him get it out. All right,
Let's get this done. So, back years ago, it was a national case of child porn being sent through Facebook. Right. Hassan Campbell got sent child porn. Israel Doctrine got sent child porn. Israel Doctrine went on Sinetta's platform and told the world who sent him that child porn. The video is on my page and is on Queen's Throne page. Israel Doctrine said a woman at a young Pharaoh camp sent him that child porn. Judah Nazareth is lying. He's been lying on me constantly. This proof is out here. There's no way around it. A year and a half straight, Judah Nazareth was calling Sinetta and Nepal pedophiles. The proof is on many people's pages. Now, all of a sudden, because he thinks he can get up under them, he's friends with them now. They let him back on the platform, so he stopped. This is a fake motherfucker who fronting like he.
All right, he got clipped off. All right, Uncle Judah, you want to respond? You gotta unmute your mic, Uncle Judah.
All right, hold on a sec. Jonathan, where you at, bro? You supposed to make all this money, nigga. Wait, who's this? Jonathan, you want to talk that shit, nigga? Huh, nigga? You want to talk that shit, nigga? I'll just give you a frontal, nigga. Who's that, Jonathan? Huh, sucker? I think we know who that is, huh? Yeah, she got a whole lot of information on you too, huh, Jonathan? And how about Black or Black? Don't worry, we'll find her too. And nigga, you a liar. This nigga done try to bring Hassan Campbell into it, and all this other kind of stuff. Sir, you was the only dude that go on Israel Doctrine's channel, and you would be over there for hours. And then y'all fell out, and then all of a sudden, this guy gets this child stuff going on or whatever, and the FBI gets involved. This has nothing to do with Hassan Campbell. This was this fool on Israel Doctrine's channel every day. And everyone knows it. Now, when me and Sandra and Nepal were going at it, okay, fine. There was a whole bunch of accusations that they were saying about me and that I was saying about them. But like, what I say, I was like, you know what? There ain't even no proof. And everyone knows what happened with that. When we ain't gonna get into all that. Y'all know, if y'all know the old story about what's his name? The dude that Sister Nandy, and there was a dude that would be on Queenstone's channel talking about it. They had Inky, but there was a dude named
Hey, Uncle Judah.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, and you could think about it. You know what I'm saying? But this the question that needs to be asked, Uncle Judah. For the people out there that got that freaky gene, for the people out there that can't seem to control themselves, that's always doing something freaky. Uncle Judah, what is the solution to this?
Well, so for this guy, and I'm gonna keep it clean on your language, on your channel. For this guy, because this guy likes to hide himself and run, right? He likes to hide. He likes to hide behind supporters of his lifestyle.
There's no hiding. No, hold on, dude.
Turn your
this
camera
is the
on.
same guy.
Turn your camera
this
on.
is the same
Turn your
guy
on.
who got up
Turn your
here
camera on.
and admitted.
Turn your camera on.
He admitted
Turn your
he
camera
exposes his children
Turn
to
your camera
porn.
on.
This is the same
your
dude.
camera
I
on.
got the video.
Hold on real quick.
Do you expose your children to porn? Liar.
Now you a liar, bro. What are you talking
hold
about?
on,
Now he a liar.
Both of y'all hold up. Check me out, gang. I don't want to get hit, so we gotta finesse our lingo. I don't want to get hit. I know y'all want to have an unbiased platform. So let's finesse our lingo and let's stop saying all these P words, please.
Corny.
Go.
I said corn, and you notice this guy's trying to bring up.
I got you. I understand.
Except for himself. But that's okay though. We you know what we have to do, Wavy? You have to talk
you
to
cannot bring nothing up on me like that because I don't get down like that.
That's okay. You know what, Wavy?
You
I'm
hiding in
let him
Japan
lie and talk about everything else.
You hiding in Japan.
He's the only person. Turn your camera on. Hide from Japan.
You a liar.
Wait. When do you want me to come back?
You hiding in Japan and you a liar.
Okay, all right. Turn your camera on.
As soon as possible. As soon as possible, nigga. I turn my camera on.
Turn your camera on.
When you come to the United States and say all that stuff you've been saying.
You won't do nothing because you won't be in the dirt. Because you know, I don't play around with people like you.
I don't know nothing about you, but you're a weirdo who exposes his children to inappropriate content. I got the video. Now, who wants to? Can I drop the link? Can I drop the link in the chat?
You're a liar. Everybody.
Can I drop the link in the chat?
Hey, hold on real quick. Hold
on, baby. Hold on, baby. Wait, brother, wait. This guy suddenly had all this secret information about my children watching corn, which they've never seen in their life. No one else knows about this, but this weird dude who don't show his face and sends pictures of children to another dude, all of a sudden now he knows. Like, come on, man, we got to stop this foolishness. I asked him, turn your camera on. He won't do it. You know why? Because people trying to put him in the dirt. That's why. He changed his name from Unseen Soldier to
himself
for a reason.
Yeah, lie. Keep lying. But can I drop the link in the chat of him saying he exposed his children to that inappropriate content?
Hold on real quick. MK the Mac, what is your name?
What do you mean, what is my name?
What's your name?
What is
MK the Mac. Unseen Soldier.
It's not your name.
Unseen Soldier. Okay, got you.
No, hold on. Watch this though. Judah, what's your name?
Corey Bergen.
That's a lie.
What the?
Greg.
That's
a lie. That's a lie. Larry.
Go look. That's my father's name, dum-dum. My father's name is Gary Lee Bergen. Who don't know?
I'm not gonna dox you. I'm not gonna.
All you want, fool.
I'm not gonna dox your whole name.
I don't have a jail record. Go, bro. Go do what you need to do. I just told you my name. People know my name. My father's name is Gary Bergen, dummy, and everyone knows that. See, he's stupid.
shot himself in the foot, but that's okay. He didn't turn his camera on. No problem. I'm gonna show you who this dude is. His name is Jonathan.
I think you got to drop the comment for him to exist. Yeah, because it'll keep kicking people out with the space.
Anon OG, what's good? OG, what's good?
Oh, my brother.
Talk black to me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
yes,
Anon got kicked too.
Yeah. So thanks for allowing me on the panel. I just wanted to say real briefly, any of the brothers, whether it be Domo, Chris Harris, Unc, anybody who heard this dude admit on that panel a couple years ago that he did threaten to rape whoever that person's daughter was, and he approached the daughter and followed her into the house. Anybody who heard and knew about him getting head in a library that has men, women, and children should have never dealt with him ever again.
Facts.
Period. Point blank. I don't care if it's Domo. I don't care if it's whoever. I don't care if it was Ankh. I don't care if it was Sonetta, Garfield. Once you heard this man admit, yeah, I did follow the girl in there and I threatened to rape her, that nigga's dead. Period. And when I started to see Chris Harris and I'm talking to him recently in the last few months, I'm like, what the hell is going on? He's a certified molester, child abuser, pedo. Why y'all dealing with this cat? It's embarrassing. And whoever don't like what I said, it's all good.
Nah, I appreciate that, OG.
I mean, only thing I want to clarify is that man never admitted to saying that he was going to rape her. That never happened. That's why.
What did he say? Who's that? Domo?
Yeah.
Well, okay, what did he say? What did he say about that person when he followed the daughter into the house, and what did he actually say? Because I listened to it myself.
You when you say you listen to what yourself? You listen to the
When he admitted that when that panel confronted him.
Here's the thing. I never heard the man. I never heard the man say that he threatened to rape. I never heard that man say that. Now,
yeah, I never heard him
I'm not
say
going,
that.
but again, given the situation, I'm not going to argue with you though. It was a lapse in judgment. I'll give you that. Like it was a lapse in discernment. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, like, and this is like I said, where the conversation was taking place was amongst the same type of YouTube beef that we've heard and that we've seen repeated. And we've repeatedly heard claims of, well, he said he did this and he said that they did that. And those conversations, like I said, it was like a boy who cried wolf. Like the people who were pushing these conversations at that time was incredible.
Yeah, there was no proof of this. And we've been around, well, I've been around the longest that you've seen on these panels, but I never heard any of that until, like I said, the third year. The third year when I heard it, we had a conversation. He was like, well, you can't go. I was like, I'm going where I want to go. And then I went and I was that. And
that's why I got kicked out. That's why I got kicked out too. So
wait, you can
I got it. But to which one? OG?
Yeah, I'm in.
But your criticism though, I feel it. Especially given what we know now. Yeah, I feel it.
But even no. Even if, let's say, what happened now did not happen, if you heard that man being confronted, what was it? The elder who somebody approached him and asked him, did he go after this person's daughter and threaten all this stuff? You didn't hear him admit to it?
Nah. What?
Now I'm explaining what I heard. So you know what I'm saying. Just so we know this. The way that the situation went down is that Solar's sister was being abused by that girl's father. Solar went to that house to find his father, to find that girl's father, and in the midst of him trying to get back at him, he did some. He said he did and said some wild shit.
What did he say?
He did. I mean, he actually never said what he said. He actually never said what he said. But the context was he went to that house looking for that girl, looking for the father. The father wasn't there, so he harassed the kids. That's
Right.
inexcusable. I feel it.
Okay.
That's
The
inexcusable.
guy
Imagine if somebody
threatened
came to
Solar's
your house and
sister.
harassed your
He
daughter.
threatened their children. Yeah. So the guy threatened Solar's sister. Solar threatened
Nah, let me
that
tap
man and
in.
his daughter.
That's
So
not that's
that's
not what happened. That's not
what
the
he's
whole
saying.
story. Let me tap in real quick.
Who that?
So,
Anonymous?
yeah,
Yeah,
peace.
that's A9.
Oh, go
Because
ahead, fam.
A9 actually talked this like
Yeah,
they
because
did real
I
investigation.
pressed on all that shit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all,
Okay.
right? So first off, shout out to Damo, shout out to all the debaters in the league, shout out to Sar that was on the league. Before I clear that up, I do want to say this. With the exception of two people that I heard, and them is the two most mentally challenged cats, so I'm not gonna throw them under the bus. Don't nobody support this, right? Um, all I respectfully ask is like treat us with the same character that we had before this, through this, any of this. Ain't none of us no weirdos. We got kids, grandkids, like real professional lives. We don't support none of this, right? I just respectfully stop trying to insinuate that certain people knew you don't know a person that does something like this. That thing
Nah,
we saw, right?
nah,
That
you can
thing.
say less on that because I already covered y'all earlier.
Okay,
And
bet.
like you
So,
can't be
but
associating them with what
but
he did because he ain't the one who did it.
like so bet we don't got nothing to do with this dude no more. And then I seen somebody say, oh, he took the videos down. He took the videos down because we made him take the videos down because we don't want our name ever associated with nothing like that. For all intents and purposes in this community, nigga, I'm a 0-0 new debater. Nothing that I did over there matters. Nothing that I said over there counts. All that shit is trash. Right? Now, let's deal with the first incident because I keep hearing this. Now, some of this, y'all not gonna like it when I say it in terms of how we had to come to certain conclusions. So we had been debating over there for years. And my issue was some people did know. Damo didn't know. I didn't know. Taz didn't know. A lot of us didn't know, but there were some people who did know, right? And so when I found out, it was up for me then. Like it was up for me then. I feel like I'm bored and I'm still straight.
You good?
All right, bet. It was up for us then. And so I pressed him. What really happened was they got into it. A dude stabbed his brother. He got a brother that's got a mental health issue. A dude stabbed his brother in the neck. Dude tried to kill his brother. So this is not like it happened in like 2018. This had happened like 20 years prior. Right? So this happened like 20 years prior. So I pressed him. I talked to the brother. I talked to certain other people involved with the other family situation. So it was some goon street ish between them. Now, like Domo said, we don't know what he said to the girl, right? But man, how's my phone going on?
Nah, you good. You good.
So he went over there, did some goon shit, like it was threatening to kill her, threatening to do something to her. We never got that part, but it was goon. It was street activity, and then on top of that, he had came into being a Muslim, and so the plea that was copped was, I had changed my life. This was 20 years, yada yada woo woo woo, right? And then people said something about like, oh, there was an underage situation with the, no, it wasn't. He was with at least what we told, and even what the paperwork they said was he was getting top from an adult in a library, right? And so, but
That's
all of this shit
straight.
was
Yeah, that's nothing.
right. I'm not gonna say straight like you shouldn't be getting top in the library, but this wasn't on no PDF file. You know what I'm saying? But this wasn't on no PDF
that was
file.
an adult situation.
Right. And
Consenting
so,
adults.
and that's what I'm saying. Like we pressed all of this. And then the other thing is now I gotta say this too, because I heard Damo say this. I give nothing but respect. Now I never went after Nepal. So I'm gonna make that clear. Nobody, you don't got me on record. Even when they jumped in and just tried to throw all of us in this mess before, I never went after Nepal. And I never have, and I never will, because what I saw niggas doing was heinous. And I told niggas that, right? I didn't know who was passing the pictures and all of this. I got a pretty good idea at this point, right? Well, I ain't got a pretty idea. I'm putting that on that nigga. That jacket is on that nigga. That nigga was nigga passing the
Yeah,
picture.
that's
Right?
why I want like
Right?
yeah, I
Right?
believe he did it.
Yeah. And so I got nothing but love and respect for that sister. It's always been that way. Even when they have said stuff, I don't go after the pop because I felt like the way niggas had treated her in this community was horrible. But what we not gonna act like though is that it didn't come out that the paperwork that was shown over there was doctored. And I'll say it again. That was the argument in all the craziness surrounding that at that time. So the best that we could do was press him and look at the paperwork that we actually saw. And there was never a time they saying like, oh, he was on like what did they got a like mandate report. None of that was true. None of that was true that he was on the list to have to report. Like we do diligently went through all of that. Facts. You dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so what it was on, like for us at that time, it was on some goon stuff. But I'm gonna make it clear. So like yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my daughter. I had my first, you know what I'm saying, new addition, like extra new addition to our family. A new grandson, right? So the first part of the day, I'm not even knowing what's going on. Shout out to Damo, and I don't think the other brother want me to say his name, but there were 3 or 4 good brothers who kept blowing my phone up because they know sometimes I get busy with work, whatever. So they kept blowing my phone up. As soon as my niggas say, hey, you don't know what's going on, do you? I tell him what's going on. He say, bro, so, he a perv. Wait, what? And they break it down. From that point on, it's ties severed. And I'm talking about like to the last man, like, oh, it's over. It's up. I mean, if I see him, it's a problem type issue, right? So we all stand up dudes. That's what it is. And you don't know people, you never know a person is doing stuff like this, right? The entire group of people is fooled by this. I dig what I'm saying? And so even the conversation over there's smoke, there's fire. Nah, fam. Y'all wasn't there. When I say we pressed, I pressed. Like not a game, like I will come see you. Let me talk to everybody involved, pressed.
Yeah, like when Yara and A9 was saying that they spoke to spoke to the family and everything else. That's the only reason. Like it was even like, all right, cool, we can keep shit rocking because there are things that are being said that's not necessarily true about the situation. Now I want to be clear. I don't even want to defend that part of it.
I don't even exactly.
Y'all can say, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when people are like, oh, well, y'all knew y'all. It's like, all right, the only reason that conversation is happening is because that's what people did to Sonetta with Polite. Which even then, still, I feel like that's the YouTube shit. You know what I'm saying? And so because people did that to Sonetta with Polite, now that they found out about SolarMind, and they do it, it's like, okay, all right, whatever. Because it was niggas in SolarVision that was doing streams after streams after streams on Sonetta when it came to Polite. It was. It wasn't myself. It wasn't A9. We don't care about that type of shit. But there was a sector of the league that was like, oh, you knew, Sonetta, you knew. So it's like, guilty by association. When this happened, you want to bring up my name, bring up A9 name, and all this other stuff. But because I ain't got nothing, I have no problem denouncing.
Facts. Big facts. And that was the last point, but that was just the last point I wanted to make. I'm not defending what he did before, right? I'm just saying we did diligence on it to make sure that it wasn't a PDF type situation.
He didn't pop up on any sex offender list.
Nah, he wasn't on no list.
And I looked
none of that.
because I was like, hold up, look at who we got around us. Polite was trying to get me to do a business deal with him at the time. I'm like, I don't do no business with you, B. You know that. He like, oh, come on, man. I'm like, And then with Solar, I stepped to him about it. I'm like, what's up, B? Is this the... He like, well, no, it wasn't. And I got what you heard. Or what you pretty much what you divulged, except for the details in the situation with the little kid. I ain't hear all that. But our issue popped up when the pa was making the statements about him approaching her daughter or something weird like that. That's when I approached him like, what's up, B? Yo, I know, he like, nah, it ain't like that. So I checked the pedophile records. You're not on there. I'm not tripping. But now you with this video, that's the actual smoke. That's the actual fire. And I was out of there anyway at the third.
Hey guys, does anybody know the video that I'm referring to where he was confronted by, it might have been Elder Yara and some other Hebrew brothers and confronted him.
Yeah, I was on that panel.
Be the
Fam.
one
Yeah.
talking crazy to him
Yeah.
if it's not me.
Yeah,
So,
I'm the one giving
Yeah.
him that action. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm the one
good.
giving him
So
the
my recollection may be different than yours, but my recollection is that y'all pinned him down, and he basically I did do it. That didn't happen that way. Can we pull the video up of that?
Yeah,
No, he
when
said
we
that
talk,
he had
hold on.
said some wild stuff.
Yeah,
He
he
said he
said
was like,
wild
I admit
stuff,
I said some
right?
wild stuff. He would not say what he said.
But like
Okay,
I
do you
said,
guys know what he was accused of saying, even if he didn't admit to it?
The
Not
paperwork didn't say it. And the reason why we don't know definitively is because the girl actually didn't go to court. So when SolarMind went to court, she didn't go to she wasn't a witness.
So my recollection is, and I heard it today as well, that he admitted to saying, or he was accused of saying, and half-ass admitted it, that he said, "Oh, yeah, I threatened to rape her because such did something to my daughter, whatever." That's not how that went.
Nah, because I guarantee you, if he had said that he had threatened to rape her, then it would that wouldn't have went no farther than that.
I'm
If
gonna
he would have
go. Go ahead, though.
if he would have said that specific, that's what I'm saying. Like what you heard in the conversations that you've been a part of has been like that's what I said. It was caught up in the YouTube. We're gonna add more on. We're gonna say stuff that's not true. It's like things that are true, but then we're gonna add stuff that's not true. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. We was all there. Like we talked to me personally because of the subject matter. I wasn't about to sit on like I appreciate what Anon and them did, but I wasn't about to sit on there because anonymous is anonymous. He can get on there anonymously and have that conversation. I was like, bro, I'll talk to you behind the scenes. Like we'll have this conversation behind the scenes because I'm not getting on here. And literally, when I'm asking him about what they talked about on the panel and what he said, he's not saying what he said, but he said that he was talking wild.
Let me say this for street clarity too. If you stab my brother in the neck,
facts. And I'm not
don't
giving him a
question me
pass.
about what I'm about to do to your sister or
Right,
your daughter.
right.
It's on.
And
It's
so
beef. So
and that's what I wanted to point out.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
point that
beef.
out. So
No,
look,
but if
so
somebody stabs your brother, if somebody stabs your brother in the neck,
Stab my brother in the neck, I'm
you're not
letting
gonna go and
it's on.
threaten to rape their daughter.
I
hold
might
on.
do all types of stuff. If you kill one of my family members or try to kill one of my family members, my anger at that point in time may take over to a level where I can say or do anything because you just tried to murder somebody in my family and I don't know why and I don't know you. So at that point in time, that's one thing because in the heat of battle, a lot of stuff happens. But if he just was going over there on some petty stuff, like, "Hey, little girlie," that's
it wasn't
different.
even
So
it's
I'm
even
not gonna
deeper than
judge
that.
him for but I'm not gonna judge him on beef decisions.
Right.
What I will judge you on is being in the train, jerking off. Shorty is laying there on the chair. Now we got a problem. Now you got a problem, and we can see what the problem is.
And even with that situation, right? So I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember everything was said that night because even the way it was explained and the way it was explained by his brother was the brother got stabbed up and he sat there waiting on the dude, like literally sat there waiting on the dude. And then the dude was hiding from him. And so that's when it turned into what he said about, you know what I'm saying?
Or allegedly said.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think he said it, right?
I do too, because I think I heard him admit to it.
But here's the point, though. It was on Goon Street, crazy, like it's up, and I'm finna kill everything that you love type situation. Now, me being the age I am and not in the streets and all of this, okay. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't know maniac street niggas who done moved like that. And if you look at
Of
his
course,
jacket,
we all know goons, we all know
right?
gorillas and killers and all that. But this dude ain't none of
look,
that. This dude is a joke.
Time out. No, listen. If you looked at his jacket, that's the type of violence he had on his jacket, right? He was really out there moving like that, like a street nigga. That's the point. Like, that's the point he was making. And so when he joined the nation, like, he turned his life around. If you looked at his jacket, like, he had a violent record. He was a violent, gun-toting ass street nigga. And I'm
okay.
not.
I'll take your word for it.
Well,
What's your name, brother?
My name A9.
Can you, being that you were one of the people interrogating him, can we pull up that video? Hey, Super Wavy, can you
I
pull
don't
up that video?
even know where the video is, bro.
Whose channel was it?
It was on his channel. All them videos is down.
Hold on,
I promise you.
hold on. You're saying that on his channel, he had a video of y'all interrogating him? I thought it was Elder Yaha, no?
No. Everybody went to his channel and did the interview.
Okay.
And gave him that work on the channel. Now, other people took it, like I think Queen Stones had it. And even then, we was, I'm gonna say I was commended because my anger and my vitriol for this was notable. And that's all I'll say. Right. There was a few of us who it was up. Like I came in front to you, OG. I see your name, right? I
Yes,
move in
sir.
the same space. I move in the same space you move. You know what I'm saying? I hold the same thing sacred that you hold, but I also understand a street side of this, right? And he was a street nigga, bro. Like I'm just gonna be. I'm not giving it a pass in terms of like, even with that's okay. But this is 10, 15 years even before then, right? And so this is who he was as a street person. And like Asar said, it was up for him. Then they tried to kill his brother, and his brother had mental health issues. And so he was literally protecting his family.
I'm not gonna threaten to a little girl or to the little girl's father that I'm gonna rape your daughter. I'm just not gonna do that because I'm just gonna do what I gotta do on that level.
You and I both, right? But we clearly see that
Right.
this person got some mental health issues as well.
Hey, Domo, you still there? Is Domo there? Oh, he's gone.
No, he up there. He working.
Hey, Domo, in case you hear me, I'm not saying that you knew. What I was saying was if you knew, if Unc knew, if Chris Harris knew
I'm back.
that he did it or felt like he did it, then y'all shouldn't have even dealt with him ever again. That's all I'm saying.
All I could say is in the moment, it's a different conversation, OG. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
In the
All
moment,
right.
in the moment, it's some street goon nigga shit. And he was crazy. Like his jacket was showing that he was moving in a street nigga manner. But like I said, this was also, I don't even want to get the dates wrong, but it's a long time before that point. And like I said, but even with that, there's no, I mean, looking back on it now, yeah, and that's why I even said this. I won't say it for nobody else. I missed that one, right? There definitely, hindsight is always going to be 2020.
Yeah.
But to say like we sitting back and was trying to house or protect, a PDF, like it wasn't that, right? This.
Hey, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
When you seen that video of him on the train for the first time, when you seen that video for the first time and you processed it in your head that damn, that was him, that's the homie, did it make you think about the library incident and that
All of it, all 100%. And so here's how it happened for me. I didn't get to see the live joint with Sanetta, but I got solid, like Damo is one of my partners. I got solid partners out here that we really rock with each other. And so they immediately put me up on game. And so, somehow, certain way, the video was circulated to me. And so I get angry, right? I kind of get a little angry at times. So I wanted immediate smoke. I'm just gonna keep it a stat, right? And then
Hey, I know what you said when you saw that. You said to yourself, "Oh shit, that nigga did that shit back then."
Yeah,
I know what you said.
Yeah, he did everything. Not even on the. And then, but now I want action, right? I immediately go from he did it to I want action, right? And so, yeah, like it turned, and it was beyond that of like this nigga, he one of them. Like that was really my thought. Like, oh, he one of them. Like he one of them, right? And not only do we got to get him out of here, we gotta get him. Like we don't lie, but anyway.
Yeah. We know.
But yeah, like
And then it was immediate, like, yeah, we gotta hold that L.
It's beef.
Right?
It's on.
Yeah,
It's
like,
you feel a
yeah,
certain way. Your name
yeah.
has been sullied for associating with somebody like that.
But
But
even let's say I hadn't never been associated with the league. It's still just up at that point. Like it's up for him. Like I can't.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
like yo, you a petty. I don't
Yeah,
associate with them type of people
yeah,
anyway. Type
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
So I
See,
want to
for
bring up
me,
a broader conversation, if y'all don't mind. Wavy, is it cool for me to slightly change the topic a little bit?
Let me
Go
just
ahead,
say
bro.
this one thing, OG, before you go.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
The hardest thing for me been I ain't slept. I'm gonna keep it a buck. In my real life, I ain't slept. Right? I
Why
got
not?
so much because I got so much love for our people, and in my life, I'm really working on things to help our community. And this shit keep happening.
It's always going to happen. Humans are always going to make mistakes due to psychological, mental health, drugs, alcohol, rehab. It's always going to
Nah,
happen,
it's not
unfortunately.
that part. I agree with you. Not the fact that these people
he
exist
just saying that the petty slipped in on his watch.
slipped in on my watch, fam.
How
Oh,
could
Right?
that
gotcha.
happen? You know what I'm
You see what
saying?
I'm saying?
And we
Like,
Gotcha.
and
we pretty watchful and mindful. For me, I was
facts,
pissed off because
facts.
you know my
Appreciate you for
fighter
what
Lumumba
you read,
for sure,
bro.
family. My fighter Lumumba, you'll probably seen him on Strike Force back in the day. And this is the type of things that you deal with. This is why I say for what he said that day to that family, he gets a pass because his brother got stabbed in the neck. We had Lumumba. His son is walking with one of his friends. His friend is challenging him about UFC stuff because we got him a UFC contract. His son beats up his friend. They've been friends forever. Malcolm, and I protect both of these families as they was growing up. Malcolm shoots his son, kills his son, shoots his son's friend, kills his son's friend, and then
Mm,
shoots his sister.
mm.
Today is Lumumba's birthday. He's in prison. We're gonna go visit him. I'll probably visit him later. But when this happens, a year later, which happened earlier this year, Lumumba walks up to Malcolm at his son's birthday because he was out of town when it happened, and he shoots Malcolm in the head in front of his son, kills him.
Mm, 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 mm.
When you're in the heat of beef, anything goes. When your child, family member, or anything is threatened, it shouldn't be like that, but this new generation sees it like that. So for him, we're awaiting his trial. We don't know what's going to happen if they're going to say he was insane at the time. I think he was, but now you got Solar. His brother got stabbed in the neck. He know where the dude live. He go to the dude house. Dude ain't there, but he see children. His anger gonna come out in words. So for what he said in the heat of the beef, pass. What he did on the train is totally
Hold
different.
on. You give him a pass
Don't
because of the beef?
associate the two. Yeah, because what I think what you're doing, OG, is this: you're associating his pedophilia act on the train, his corn action on the train with what he said in the heat of the beef when the guy wasn't there and he saw the guy's kids after his brother got stabbed in the neck.
Okay, I hear you, but check this out.
Two different acts.
You guys have described him as a gangster. Or back in the day, his jacket, he's a gangster, he's a killer.
I don't know about that. He's
Well, that's
amphibious.
what the brother just said. But here's my point.
I ain't
Before I
say
get cut
like
off,
no killer. I ain't, but you know what
well,
I'm
you
saying.
said
He
whatever
was,
you
but
did
he was
say.
moving. Yeah, but he was moving around
Okay,
like that.
whatever you did say. There's a code in the streets: gangsters, killers, criminals. No women, no children.
Not every gangster is like that. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like,
Generally
and
speaking,
well,
not everybody.
for people that move in that space, you got gangsters, then you got criminal gangsters, right? And I think I said this before. Like, I don't even want to talk about like who's associated, affiliated, and know how this thing really move on nobody having to give away their associations. But you do have maniac criminals, right? Like that really move and they are monsters. Like they
Yeah, they're psychopaths. They're psychopaths.
and
Yeah, I got it.
and so and I've
So
even
he's
seen
saying this guy is basically a psychopath.
I
No,
believe
he
he's a
just
so
had he had a
I
lot
believe
on
he
his
I
mind
do
that
yeah
day.
yeah But I
A
do
lot of
believe
them.
no, but I do believe
Nah, watch
from
this.
a
I'm gonna
psychological
OG.
I believe he is a sociopath though at
Yeah.
this point.
So OG, who's closest to you in your family?
My children,
Right. So
my
say
sister.
right. So somebody punches your sister in the mouth, knocks
I'm
her
gonna
out.
kill them. I'm gonna beat them with a bat to death, but I'm not gonna
You
threaten
didn't
to
even
rape
get to
their
the
daughter.
question, and you already hear what he said. And this
Like I
is my
said,
point. In the heat of the moment. Now, say you seen their children before you seen them.
I'm gonna tell you what I think I would do, and it would be
You
nothing
had
to
to
their
think
children.
about it though. You see how you had to think about that? So you don't want to associate the two situations. Those are different. If
I told you that I'm telling you what I think I would do, and I would say nothing or do nothing to their children. That's what I'm saying. That's my position. You don't have
but
to
when I
believe it.
asked you, you paused. And that's why I'm
Listen,
saying suggestion
I
to think
try
in
to be
your
thoughtful
mind.
before I speak, regardless of
Right,
what the thing is.
right. But I'm saying when I asked you, because you had to think about it first. Just like we
Well,
all
because
do.
you know what, the natural insinuation is you never know what you might do, OG, if they punch your sister in the face. So
Exactly.
that's the point. But that's the point. So I mean I can't even use the word pass. That's the only word that we got to put out there right now. Like so I've been to war, like real war, right? People was killing stuff. I'm trying to watch my language. Um,
you saying you were in the military?
yeah. So I really went to
Okay.
war, and so
Okay.
I understand. I understand the professionalism of
Respect,
a soldier.
respect, my brother, respect.
Appreciate that. I understand the professionalism of a soldier, but even before I went to the military, I moved around. Right. I come from the same background we all come from, but I was taught by certain OGs on what to do and what not to do, how to get at who I'm trying to get at, right? And everybody else is kind of not like that. But when you don't have that, and your closest loved one, like this is literally his closest loved one, his brother that he has protected all these years, you don't have that. You may move in a wild, ignorant way that we view. Like I'm just telling you, I've seen it, right? And when a person, because I genuinely had been put under the understanding that he had been part of the nation, and that he had really had changed his life. Like this, the way is explained to us at this point in time. Like this is something that happened a long time ago, and he had really changed his life. And this, and he was in the streets, and this, that, and the other, right? And so I took this brother at his word. And like I said, there was so much other stuff. We're literally seeing different documents that don't line up with what we went and researched. And I'm not saying that Sign them doctored it. Maybe what they got was doctored. You dig what I'm saying? But it was clear that what we were being told didn't line up with everything that we saw in the situation. And so hindsight always 2020. And I said, and I like everybody else ain't gonna say this, but like, and all that it's lightweight on my watch, at least in the respect of we heard about it, right? But even then, but the wildest part is though, even then, everybody talking, but everybody was after the explanations, everybody still was going over there, and so it's in my opinion, the attack on solar is deeper, except for Nepal. And I ain't gonna put, I don't know size motive, so I ain't gonna say that. But a lot of people, for them, it's not.
None. From listening to you, bro. From listening to you and Domo, it sounds like y'all are saying that before this incident happened, with the other incident, it sounds like y'all saying Elder Yara was supposed to be a Bible believer. He was lying. He was lying, trying to take somebody down. Is that what y'all saying?
No. What you mean?
So I think one of y'all said Elder Yara and somebody else. Who came up with the paperwork?
No, we don't know. I don't know. No, Elder Yard didn't have nothing to do with the paperwork. We was all on SVDL.
We don't. I
It
don't
was
know who
allegations.
said.
It was allegations, not paperwork.
Yeah.
Right?
No, there was. So there was a whole court case behind this. That's what I'm
Oh, there
saying. Like,
was.
yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
so that way, so when we went and we looked at everything, it was on some street stuff. Like there was never no. So he copped a plea at the end of the day, right? He took
Yeah.
a plea.
I
And so
believe it started though, and not remember when I was like, let's look up Marcus Garvey's record, and I pulled
yeah,
up Marcus Garvey's record,
yeah,
and then Solar's issue came up, and then we
yeah,
start looking at paperwork for
yeah.
everybody.
And so now we just started looking at paperwork after paperwork. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like it was bad. Like it was some doxing going on behind the scenes amongst us,
Wow.
right? And so when certain people be like, they don't, certain people do know my name. Certain people do know me. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't finna put
So
my.
when y'all say the other side was gassing up that situation, when
I
y'all
don't.
say
I
the
don't.
other
I,
side was
I don't want to say gassing up neither though. I'm like, I think we got to be honest and say like, Solar and Sai. I'm not trying to come at you, Sai. I promise you, bro. I'm just speaking to the facts of it. Solar and Sodden had channel wars and like they beef with each other in this space. And I know it's like, okay, Sai got a massive channel, so Sai don't got to beef with nobody. But we also know Sai got that Aries energy. If Sai go to war, he'll go to war with a rock. It don't matter, right? And so they was like, it was up. And so what happens is the soldiers get caught in the beef, even though we not now. There, like Damo said, there were some people who couldn't wait and took this as an issue to go at side, couldn't wait to stream, and so it turned into these channel wars. And so then you catch shrapnel, you catch strays just by association, right? And especially as me being an Israelite, there are, at that time, like some of us wasn't really messing with side. It was a lot going on. But even when you
Hey,
look back on there,
but even my fault. Hey, man, but
I'm just gonna but even when you look at that space, wasn't nobody choosing, a lot of us wasn't choosing sides. We was just more
we just wanted
getting
to
that
debate
solar.
it.
Yeah, we trying to debate and we wanted to make sure that solar wasn't one of them.
Hey,
And there
non. So
was
what you're
no,
saying is that there was court documents with the allegations of him saying this, and he took a plea to it.
Nah,
the court
the
document.
court documents
Yeah,
didn't say what he
it
said.
didn't say what he
They just said
said.
it was like contributing. I think
Oh,
it was like
Yeah,
contributing to
to the delinquency. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it
it was
wasn't
like,
delinquency
the
of the mind.
government,
yeah,
Yeah.
just
yeah.
the paperwork
But
about
hey,
it.
hey
but let me say,
Domo. I think I
yeah.
heard you earlier on Q Butter. Was you saying that so they had did the other side have paperwork?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, they
So
had, but the
paperwork.
paperwork was edited.
I'm
You
saying
understand?
who do you think
We don't know.
who put some
We don't
edited
know. We
paperwork
don't
out
know. We don't know, Wade. We don't know, Shiny. We don't know.
there?
We gotta
Wavy,
do
ask,
it.
Wavy, ask your question, Wavy. Wavy, I want to hear your question. Go ahead.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. I want to make this clear. We were wrong for believing.
Facts.
We were wrong for believing so much.
Dead ass.
We were wrong for like believing the story. We were wrong for giving them the benefit of the doubt. Well, yeah, we was wrong for giving them the benefit of the doubt. We was wrong.
I think you guys used poor judgment. I think you guys used poor judgment.
That's another. You can say that too.
Yeah, and that's why I say
You can
like
say that
I
too.
hold that, right? But um, I'll say this last point and then y'all can take it. This is the other thing I don't like though. When everybody get mad, they put jackets on people, right? We gotta stop that in this community. I need to be able to know who's whom and who's crying wolf. We gotta stop saying this person is a this because you mad at him. And then you're not showing me no paperwork. You're not doing me like I come from a space where if you say that and there's no proof, you finna get whatever we was gonna do to that person, right?
Right.
Or if you play with their paperwork, because that's the other thing that was, especially back then. This is Doc's time where people is really doctoring paperwork. I'm not saying once again that side them did it, but what I'm saying is like we got it wrong, right? But it was a lot surrounding it to just say like, oh, you made the wrong decision. It it was up in a different way, fam. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna be honest. I think that's why it's important to differentiate both of these issues, because crime of passion, man, you blow the whole goddamn, you shoot the whole house
I
up.
agree.
But this right here, on the
This,
train,
yeah,
solo,
bro.
trying to rub one out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, it don't
yeah,
matter if the girl was underage or not, nigga, you still
yeah,
nasty.
yeah,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I wouldn't, if this my man's for Domo and Anon, if this my man's and we going to war with some YouTube niggas, and they come with they show me some fake paperwork, it's gonna make me stick down with my man's even more, because it's like, come on, bro, you just told me the truth. Y'all
Right,
showing me fake shit.
right, right.
Facts. And then when it comes to the library thing, it's one thing if he took the girl who I hope was an adult and went and she worked there and she took him in the back room and nobody could see. That's one thing. But if they was in an aisle where the books are and any little kid could run by, he's a sick
No,
ass dude.
no. So even with that, when he was pressed on it, because mind you, we don't have all we got is his word to go by. They went to a private space. She top him off or whatever. They get caught, and he say
It
instead
wasn't
of
that
her.
private. It wasn't that private.
I mean, it's a library, fam. That's why I say it's still poor judgment. But at the point in time, the argument is not about whether or not he getting topped off. The argument is about whether or not it's a PDF situation,
Yeah, that's different.
right? And so this was an adult. People keep saying it was an underage, but there's no like. Okay, let's just keep it a stack. Like he's going to jail if he's in the library topping off with a minor. And so that wasn't the thing at all. That wasn't the issue at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Hey,
from his what's good, man.
My bad, you can finish your sentence. I got a question.
But yeah, no, but from his perspective, he took the rap so that way she didn't get in trouble. I'm just telling you how it went.
Got you. All of that aside, let's say, you know what I'm saying, we passed, y'all got past that, so we passed all that. Seeing this video, being where we at today, do you think Broski need to do some time in jail?
Yes,
you know
that was the first thing I said. That was the first thing I said. I had a conversation with my family members, and he was like, "Well, he needs some counseling. Yeah, he'll get it in jail, right?" So, bro, I done been to war. I done seen some of the most heinous things ever, bro. I can't justify anything that I saw. I've never seen an actual purging. Like, the trauma that little 17-year-old went through, and the fact that she stood up for herself, first off, right? So I ain't gonna go too personal, but I'll say this. People that played games and talked about hurting my family, talked about killing my kids and doing stuff to my wife since I've been involved with this YouTube thing. See, that's why y'all don't go through that, right? So all of that's out of all that's out. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry, you know what it is. All that's out of bounds for me, especially because my mom ain't here, and one of the main reasons she ain't here is because what other men did to her when she was a child. So in my family, it's up in that respect, right? So that's what I'm saying. I literally did my due diligence on these things, and I just got it wrong. I got it wrong, right? And I gotta hold that L. But it wasn't on no on no protecting nobody though.
The crazy thing about this whole situation is, if that little girl didn't have her phone, man, we still
wouldn't know.
He was
You'd be
telling
giving him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah.
telling JJ 2 days ago, and now JJ, you gotta be SVDL, man. You can't be going everywhere else, man. You gotta be down with us. You can't be going everywhere else. And then 48 hours later, we get hit with this. Like, I don't like if that little girl didn't have that phone, gang,
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. Now I'm gonna keep it a stack though. If there was an allegation at that point, I'm out. I'm just gonna keep it a stack with you, right? Because it was too
Does
much.
anybody know the details of when this incident on the train happened and how Sonetta or anybody from this community got a hold of it? Did she send it to them?
I can't really talk about that point. I don't want to sit here and say that I know or don't know because I don't know what this is gonna turn into later, right? I'll say
Asar, do you know?
Somebody
Judah
said she
Nash,
sent it to
Judah
the
Nash and
Philadelphia
JJ,
Police
Judah Nash and
Department.
JJ say them Jordans are new.
Yeah, somebody said they sent it to the Philadelphia Police Department, and then
all that's
how they
real.
got it after that is beyond me. My thing is,
No. They got it, then sent it to the police, right? That's
oh damn.
Yeah, they got it and sent it to the police. So,
Who's they?
yes,
Who's they? Who are you talking about? They?
Sign them got it and then sent it to the police. Like,
how did Saw get it? How did Saw get it?
Judah said the other way. Yeah, Judah said the other way.
Okay, well then I'll go with Judah's explanation. Judah's closer to the situation.
He said that just earlier on the show.
But I'll just say this though, it is recent. That part I will say. We're not finished.
It looks new. It looks new. He looks like he has a little weight on him, like it's probably recent, and all that.
Yeah, it is recent, and we know it's recent mainly because of the hat, because he was just bragging about having certain hats, and that's a new release of a hat, right? So
and the Nikes wasn't out.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. Right? Then the Miguel's though. So anyway, but what we gonna say, and I'm not. I want to make it clear. I'm not laughing about any of this. Some of these is like nervous laughs, because for me, like there ain't none of this funny, right? But it is recent, and I mean like from what I'm hearing or getting, maybe the last week, recent, right? And so for me, that's what even makes it worse. I'm on the phone trying to set up debates, and you doing this. For what we know, this is what you do. Like, you the Midtown train rider.
Mm-hmm.
You do what I'm saying?
This is the one that he got caught on.
Facts.
These dudes do this shit all the time.
Facts, G.
He'd be in a car, pull up to a stop sign or a bus stop with a bunch of kids and pull out his shit.
Yeah, that could happen, and that's kind of like the whole thing, is that you don't know who you're around. So I put them tools, or I mentioned the tools. If you bring one of these cats on your platform, whoever it is, if it's me, go look, make sure you're comfortable with the situation. Be comfortable with who you're talking to. Most of my stuff happened at 19. No petty stuff going down, but violence, because I didn't have a choice. We had to get busy in the streets. It happens where you're at in your neighborhood. But you should always be able to check, make sure, know, understand, and nobody, like we said at the beginning of the show, should be blaming any debaters for something that another person did. Now, you may question their judgment concerning who they make friends with if they knew and continued to do it, but you shouldn't be. None of this has anything to do with the debaters at all.
Right.
Because we didn't do it. He didn't do it. Anon didn't do it. Domo didn't do it. None of us condone it. So
it's like
saying, my point when I came, hold on real quick, let me jump in. My point when I came in was, if anybody did know or believe what he was accused of, y'all shouldn't fuck with him ever again.
Bad judgment. Yeah. Bad judgment. As soon as I found out, like I said, third season, I was good. I was good.
Now I want to make it clear, like I left. I done left. I got fired from there before. Like, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years since I even messed around. I just came back, fam. Just came back in the last 3-4 weeks. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, Wavy. Wavy.
Yo.
So I was trying to jump in with a general conversation, and it's kind of related to a video that you did a month or two ago. And you was talking about how Sonetta was still being friendly and cool with that boy that's in jail. What's that boy name?
Polite.
Nature Boy.
Polite.
Oh, you talking about?
and Nature Boy and all them. And I 100% agree with you when you made that video, Wavy, because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think when Polite do his bid and come home, I think Sonetta gonna have him back on the channel, and I think that's horrible because it ain't no allegation, it ain't no arrest, it's a conviction
It's a
of a
conviction.
sexual predator.
Yeah.
So Wavy, jump in with me, Wavy. Come on now, don't stay quiet. This your channel.
He like cheer with that, right? Saab,
to me,
I need you to
I
think
was,
about
yeah,
that Polite situation before it presents itself. You
towards
cannot
the end of the video. Hold up real quick, Uncle Saw. Towards the end of the video, I was like, and when Polite come home, don't try to get the first interview or blase blase. Yeah, I wasn't saying that he's still cool with Polite right now. I wouldn't know that, but he did a show with Nature Boy. That's the show that kind of made me do the show. It's like, why we still worried about Nature Boy? Now with Polite, yeah, we don't. And I looked it up while we was on this live. I don't see none of Polite on his channel. If it is on
He
there,
just had Polite on it the other day. He was showing Polite with the fat Muslim boy on 125th Street. He always showing Polite as if Polite is an okay guy to bring on. It's an embarrassment.
I'm talking about this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I'm talking about as far as the videos, a Polite title video. With I don't see none of that on this channel no more. What I'm saying is, if Polite do come home, I know he'll be home by the end of next year. If he do come home, I expect Sonetta not to fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And we
If he does,
we gotta make our voices known that we don't approve of none of that.
how about you, Asar? How do you feel about that, Asar?
His sperm was on that girl's skirt.
If Polite pop up on there, we got to step off. It's one of the reasons I didn't debate Mighty Hebrew at first, because I said, look, I need you to, and my man was asking, he like, oh, you was on there with Mighty Hebrew. I said, yeah, I was on there with Mighty Hebrew, but we didn't have no discussion. You didn't hear me talking to him like that. I said, and I told my mans, I said, the only way I'm gonna talk to him is if I press him and ask him and he tell me he was 17, she was 16. So he brought that type of paperwork out because
he brought paperwork
it's
out, and that's right. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, if it's a statutory and you're young and you're messing with somebody, daughter, you're the same age, and they be like, I don't want to mess it, and then you get the rape charge just because, or you get the grapes just because the parents feel it tastes good. You're in the same age bracket.
But they're kids. You're right. They're still kids. It could be 21
so,
messing with a 17-year-old. He's still a kid.
But that, and it wasn't even that far away. It's closer. But and I will stand up for the brother Mighty Hebrew. He's shown his paperwork. He's shown his passport. He's shown everything to prove, you know what I'm saying, anything that people accuse him of. He was a child, like they was teenagers.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. And I guess the title brought this nigga in here, but I ain't never had no FBA Black Indian on my channel before. So borrow time. If you want to come up here and get roasted,
he got the double up.
You want to come up here and get roasted, brother, because he keep calling us foreigners. He keeps saying we not black. What's wrong with this nigga, man?
Hey, I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna jump off. Hey, as painful as it is to keep going over this over and over, I appreciate you for having the panel. Everybody that does have the panel, as long as I ain't gotta get on here and get yelled at and you trying to associate me with that one because you got a channel beef. And that's really what it turned out to be, right? Certain people got channel beefs and other beefs that they trying to work out. I get it, work out your beef. But I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like, I'm kind of done with a lot of part of this community, right? I got to work on building something better. If I'm gonna build something, I'm gonna build something where we got a better space to be. I can't do this no more because the powers that be, those that are in control, keep putting this shit around us, man.
Hey,
right?
Hey, none. Check me out, gang. Check me out, gang. This is my first time ever hollering at you, and I appreciate you jumping on. My first time ever talking to Domo. Appreciate Domo for jumping on. Bro, y'all don't stop shit. Keep on doing what y'all was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all wasn't hanging with this nigga in real life every weekend. Y'all wasn't
Right.
fucking with him every day. Keep doing all this online shit. Keep doing what the hell y'all doing. Don't let none of this shit stop y'all. Know what I'm saying? Keep y'all foot on the gas and keep doing what the hell y'all doing. Real talk.
I appreciate it. And that's what everybody keeps saying, because I'm gonna be honest, that's been on my mind just walking away, fam. Like, I can help the community and then helping the community in actual physical ways, right? My goal is to start building low-income properties that we are responsible for building, right? And these are the type of gifts that I want to give to the community. So it's hard for me to continue to be in these spaces, but I hear you and I appreciate you. But like a brother like Asar, like we didn't have these conversations. He know me, he know my heart.
We had these debates.
We had these debates, fam. Right? We bring in economic debates like
That's
insurance versus 401k, like
We
IULs.
started that. Yeah.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. So I mean, I won, by the way. But I do. Hey, I'm gonna be honest though. Like that's my most controversial win, right? Like that, in my opinion. Like all the other stuff, like that was. That was well. I mean, they say Taz was, but that was a hard debate. Like that one.
401k and IRA versus life insurance, baby.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
The truth be, just keep, because I'm gonna step off as you step off. I think you had a great show today, lady. I never let none of these cats be in my head like that. We've been doing community work forever. I only got on YouTube to extend it, and it'll continue to extend. They don't have any I'm totally disattached from everybody when it comes to that type of feeling or whatever. I'm gonna do what I want to do because I know it's
Yeah.
good for the people and they need to hear it. And I know I bring a different understanding. If you reach this many people, I could care less. I got a fight with one of my fighters on the UFC that's done more numbers than any of your shows. I don't care about the numbers. I just care who comes for the real information. So keep doing what you're doing and keep dropping that real information. What Solar do is what Solar do. Remember, he got in here to make money and debate. You came in here to
Yeah.
spread knowledge about your lifestyle and culture. It's
I
two different
appreciate
things.
that. I appreciate that. And
Hey,
shout out to DMG.
Uncle DMG.
Yeah.
Uncle DMG is letting it be known. Domo and Anon, bring y'all ass to Paradigm Shift.
That's what's up. Hey, and shout out. When I say that that's a good brother in real life, that's a good brother in real life, right? So I rock with him. He wasn't never in question when I say I didn't want to. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off real too. I'm gonna tap to you. He was never in question in terms of who he is as a person. My heart broke by this, bro. Like I ain't even going. Like I pride myself on not missing stuff like this. You feel me? And it ain't about like, oh, like some people say like, okay, they hurt because of the solar thing, and that's fair as well. My thing is, it's a little princess,
Right.
who life is made different now. Like that's on my mind. So
Hey, check me out. That's a fact. And the crazy thing is, bro, the time that we living in, as much as we want to say, you know what I'm saying, that shit don't need to be going on or it don't go on. Man, hey, it could have been one of us. You know what I'm saying? So the best thing for us to do is to cut that shit off. You know what I'm saying? If you really love the brother from a distance, hope that nigga gets some motherfucking help. And you keep doing what the fuck you. As far this the big thing, gang. This the big thing, Anon. The biggest thing was to be like, damn, that's on me. Damn. All right. So what we doing next? What debate we setting up next? We still doing the tournament? That would be the worst thing to do. So
yeah,
first
that's
thing,
horrible.
what's the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? That's what consciousness come in there. Okay, you don't need to be the head of shit. You don't need to
Yeah.
be the head. shit. You getting shunned. You know what I'm saying? Like how they were supposed to do Guerrilla Hebrew. You could never burn your microphones, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or so like that. And you and Domo, trust me, gang. Y'all don't feel down, because that shit can happen to anybody, gang. That shit can happen to anybody. The way the times we living in, bro, crazy shit happening. You know what I'm saying? The best thing to do is protect yourself, protect your family. You know what I'm saying? Man, woman, child, food, clothing, shelter, and hope you never have no thoughts like that, bro, because he got to get some help.
I'm glad you said that part. It's hard for me to look at it in that respect right now. Like I ain't gonna lie, because I've been lied to, I've been deceived so much. So, I want some smoke. I see your tats. I come from the same type of lifestyle. Like I just got an issue with it.
Yeah, overstood. He definitely got to get a DP. He definitely.
Yes, sir.
If a nigga ever donated some money to that nigga, we need that back tenfold.
Yes,
I don't give a
sir.
fuck if you super chat, a cash app, nigga, $1. Nigga, we need that back tenfold, gang. Your credit is ran through. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
So I understand the frustration, my nigga. And
because he could have handed the league off. He could have just handed it off to us and we could have ran it and would have never been no issue. You had enough competent people there, but we could have just ran it. He could have just stepped down and we could have been.
Hey, nah, that name ain't good no more in the hood, gang. That SVDL name ain't good.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about before we even got here, right?
Oh,
before they were,
right.
Nah, hey, once that come out, that whole thing done. That I'm the one that told him, hey, take all that down, fam. Get my name and any of these other debaters associated with it down. So I want to make it clear because I know some people are going to try to clip this up. When I'm talking about he could have stepped down, he could have stepped down long before now and been like, I got some issues. We still would have changed the name, right? But we could have protected the debaters from this. Right? We could have protected the debaters from this and then still been able to have something cohesive. So now I just got to process it. Like,
yeah, man. Hey, greater minds gonna prevail. Uncle DMG probably already in your DM, man.
Yeah. Shout out to the shift. You know what I'm saying? I done already did my interview over there, so it's nothing to just. Yeah.
Shout out to the
but hey, it's love for you too, though, bro. I see you over here, man. I see you moving. Like I told you, you see me in the chat, like, and so if you see certain channels, like I'm trying to build up the culture. Like the debate circuit is something that we can use for like commentary, and then the Forge is like a platform that I've been working on with my brother, the Orthodox More, where you can debate, but it's kind of where cats need to come and get they rust off. That's what we'll say. I don't want to call it a D League, but I want to develop the talent as well. We see people trying to jump to the forefront and they having problems working on their presentation. They having problems doing their research. Like, come over there, we'll get you right. And then come put you into the circuit. We'll put you into the community. But we got to pump out great debates and we need talent for that. And talent can be developed. If you got a desire to do this, me and my brother's been doing this for a long time. We can develop your talent and get you ready. So it's love, man. Y'all please protect your family. And if you got that issue, fam, just step off. Like, just move out the way, bro. Stop ruining everybody's life with your shit, bro. Like, I'm not gonna support you, but there's people out here who's gonna help you get right. Like, go work on that, but get away from us. So, hey, it's love. Great show.
Hey, Anonymous, appreciate you for tapping in, bro. Subscribe to the channel. Hit me up on Facebook. We're gonna link up.
I got you, fam. Keep doing your work, man.
Hey, we going back live. We're going back live in 2.5 hours. We're talking about sex, drugs, and the Bible. We're going back live in 2.5 hours talking about sex, drugs, and the Bible with Chris Bennett. I gotta see what's going on with Uncle Diddy. Is Uncle Diddy about to come home right now? Let me know. But yeah.